area was struck today. How do they spell it? How do they spell it? Palmyra? Is it a Y missing? I think it's Y-M-A-R. Yeah. Is it just M-A or R? You don't think it's no A? Palmyra. Okay. That's all right. That's scary, too. R-A? Oh, no A after the L. P-A-L-M. Oh, Mara. Y-R-A.
Palmyra.
Man. And it looked like it. You said something, Val? Did you say something? How many of y'all think the veil getting fatter? I told that because I care. People don't, they be looking, oh, he be just P-A-L-M-Y. Okay, Palmyra. That's beautiful. They got struck today. Y'all familiar with that? Who hit them? Islamic State. Yeah, the Islamic State they call. Islamic State. Anybody know what they hit? They hit a Roman structure. Beautiful. Beautiful. They hit a Roman structure. Well, it's the place where Shaluma, actually, he came back, he actually rebuilt the city. And second, while I'm talking, Beth, goodness, hold on for a minute. I'm getting old. Beth, I don't know what I'm doing now. Dabari Hayamam, 8. I think that's what I want. Hayamin. See if it's 8. Let's see, 8 and 1. Those watching in, you'll call it 2 Chronicles. Because you're going to go with what the Greeks give you. That's why we get Chronicles. A lot of time we get from Greeks. Y'all all right? That's where you get Chronicles from, Greeks. That's why they would name the book Chronicle. But for us, we would name it Dabari Hayamim, which would mean the matter of the days. Well, the matter of the days. Interpreted. We have Yamins for days. We have Yum for day, singular. Y'all got it? All right, listen.
And it came to pass at the end of 20 years, wherein Shaluma had built the house of Yahuwah and his own house, that the cities which Huram had restored to Shaluma built them.
Well, they just got spelled a Hiram. Yeah, he's a Haram. Well, maybe I don't know if that's his name or not. Possibly could be, but let's go. But you don't just create your own stuff. You good about it anyway. Go ahead, keep creating. It's H-U? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And caused the children of Yasharal to dwell there.
Well, this is where the H-U, then the U would make the O sound, double O sound. Go ahead.
And Shaluma went to Hazmazobah and prevailed against it, and he built Tadmor in the wilderness and all the store cities which he built in Hamath.
Which would be the name of the city before. Of course, we don't have a D, was it? T. How do you spell it? T-A-D-M-O-R? Tadmor?
Yes.
Which the O could be a U. I don't know if this is the actual name, but we're just going with what we have in there. Could be a U. Tadmor. Listen.
Also he built Beth-horon the upper, and Beth-horon the nether, fenced cities with walls, gates, and bars, and Baalath, and all the store cities that Shaluma had, and all the chariot cities, and the cities of the horsemen, and all that Shaluma desired to build in Jerusalem and in Lebanon, and throughout all the land of his dominion.
Y'all hear that? So I just told you that Lebanon was his dominion. They said throughout all his dominion. He didn't just build there in Syria. He also built in Lebanon as well. That was his land too. That belonged to us. A lot of times we don't even discuss Lebanon. People don't even discuss Lebanon and why Lebanon stay in such a mess and disrupt. That's ours as well. That was our border, even Lebanon. These people just isolated us down to one little section part. That's how these Jewish people, you know these people not who they're supposed to be. Right. They never acknowledge that they own Lebanon or Syria. All these areas belong to us. We're deep in the Syria. We had almost the whole coast, all their land to the coastlands. I don't know how we've been, so domesticated down. People don't even talk about Lebanon. All these people talking about Yashra, all that belongs to us. Shalom built them. That's why all these places are unstable today. They've never been able to stabilize. Lebanon has been unstable since the 60s, 70s. It's always been unstable. Beirut, all those areas, it's always been war and controversy going in those countries. And we never knew why, because these cities belong to us. It's always been a fight. All these people have come here to fight, to try to claim these places as though they were their own. And we know it couldn't possibly be there, because you're reading here in the book that Shalom built in these cities. Listen.
As for all the people that were left of the Hittites.
Listen what happened. And who else?
And the Amorites.
And what happened?
And the Perizzites.
And who else?
The Hivites.
And
the Jebusites.
What about them?
Which were not of Yasharal.
Y'all hear that? Which was what?
Not of Yasharal.
So a lot of these people you can't put on us. Name those people again.
As for all the people that were left of the Hittites.
Of the Hittites.
And the Amorites.
Amorites, which will be the children of Ammon. Who are also going to be the children you're going to tie back to one other person whose name is Lut. These are his grandchildren. Well, people refer to him as grandchildren because his daughter had them, and some will be his children. The Moabites, his children. I'm thinking Ammon will be his grandchildren. But now he just told you these people. These people were left there in the land. Tell them about these people again. What else? Finish talking to me about them.
And the Perizzites.
And the Perizzites.
And the Hivites.
And the Hivites.
And the Jebusites.
And the Jebusites. What about these people?
Which were not of Yasharal.
I don't know how people go throw everybody on us. All those people were left there, he said, they weren't ours. See, don't confuse because people dwell among us that they us. He said he was just people that were left. That's the same thing happened today. And I know a lot of us here are guilty of that when you see some black-skinned person. Man, you know who we are? I don't know who you are. Because if you'd have seen them people sitting in the land, and the thing you got to remember, these people are all of dark hue. But he just clearly told you, these people were not of Yashrael. Okay. Oh, what you got? Romans 9. So it didn't make sense. Romans 9. Let's see if it's a lie first. Romans 9 and 1. First thing we need to do is dispel all lies so we get to a mot. All right? Listen.
I say the Amat in Mashiach.
And I do what?
I lie not.
Tell me what else. What's your conviction?
My conscience also bearing me witness. In the Ruach HaKodesh.
See, a lot of people here got conscience. They'll look at, well, my conscience don't condemn me. It's a different, though. He said with the Ruach. So you should take on a different conscience when you start to take on the Ruach, or as they would say, what they would quote and call the Spirit. You hear me? Your conscience ain't no good if there's nothing to discipline it. He said with the Ruach begins to convict me if I'm lying. It condemns me. So I'm telling you, even with the Ruach, I'm not lying for the fact that the Ruach would convict me. It would expose me for my lie. There's people in here, you ask them, their conscience don't condemn them either. That's why you ain't got no Ruach either. When the book said, our key, if our hearts do what? But everybody in the heart just going to condemn them? He's talking to people that will have the Ruach. There's a lot of people, y'all do stuff all the time in your heart. Y'all here lying and cheat, manipulate, crooked, don't show up to service. You think I give a flying flip about your heart? We're talking about people that have the conscience of the Ruach. What other people would you be talking to? See, we've been taking conversation as though this go to anybody. Well, Jeffrey Dahmer not condemned. His heart didn't condemn it. He was open with it. He didn't hide nothing. There's a lot of people that's openly, blatantly racist. It were people that hung people in front of people. So their heart didn't condemn them. So that means they're not going to hell. They don't have the Ruach. They don't have the discipline or the teaching of the Dabarim. That's the difference. So you got to listen. When you start looking at conversation that we go over and we listen to, first of all, what people would he be talking to? Okay. When he said they went out from us, but they were not of us, who would he be talking to? To the world? He's going to be talking to people that have information concerning our teacher. People that's going to be able to look and they'll see these people and would assume they are connected to us. And he let them know why they went out so they could be made manifest that they were not all of us. Why would the world care? The world don't care who nobody connected to. He would have been talking to people that would have been of the same mind and the same information, who would see and say, hey, look, you built up with Smith. Where you at now? He's somewhere else. So, okay, he said, you over there with Smith? He said, I ain't over there. I got my own. Oh, okay. I already know why he ain't there. He not there because he's not of them. And he been sent out so he could be made manifest that he was not of us. Okay. Yeah, I got my own little thing going, man. I don't go over there. You see, somebody got to teach. No, not y'all, though. You ain't got to teach, so I'm not talking about you. Who else would he be telling that to? Because somebody would see people that would assume that they would still be of Amat. They don't believe. You know what they'll say? They teaching there, well, you don't say nothing about people that gone. You just leave them alone. Why you can and just shut their mouth and don't say nothing about them? He want to make sure anybody seen them. They already know about them. Oh, what you got? You can Olive. I just put it out here like it is now. People take how they want to take it. And I preach everybody had to be with us dinner. I never taught that. He talking about people that went out from them. 2, goodness, I don't know, and 19. Let's see if we're at 2 and 19. We'll work it down. I sure felt that Alvin in left. I just make it work, though. Don't worry about it. I'm on the holiday. Y'all can't win, ushers. I appreciate y'all. It ain't no way to win. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna sweat this. No. I want to follow. I want to follow and just turn like Frosted Snowman. No, serious. I want to suffer for them. You know what they're saying? He's supposed to be so saved. Let me be so saved. I'm gonna just melt down. I fall out. There ain't nothing wrong with me. Just let me fall out and just roll out on the floor. Just mile out in the water. I'm good. Y'all turn out. That's fine. I'm gonna make it work. But that's on me. I took that pepper. Y'all take it. That's good. I don't want them people. I don't want them to use no excuse. Some of them already got double pneumonia. They're going to use on that heat. They ain't going to use, don't give them no, because y'all going to give them fire. They're going to tell, they get double walking pneumonia. They're snuck in here anyway. They're going to use the air conditioning been on 5 minutes. Doctor said, I ain't going to get pneumonia the whole year. The air came on in there. You ain't going to win. Y'all don't know these people. 2 and 19. Listen.
They went out from us.
They did what?
Went out from us.
Because first of all, he would tell you what to do. In verse 15, let's tell him what he told him not to do.
Love not the Aritz.
Neither.
The things that are in the Aritz.
He trying to tell you why the folk gone. Go look at everybody that gone over here and see why they left. They either love this Aritz or they love what was in it. That's what he told you. Love not the Aritz, neither the things that are in the Aritz. Tell them what happened.
If any anus,
love what?
The Aritz.
Tell him what happened.
The love of the Abba
is where?
Not in him.
What is he talking about? When you begin to allow that to be a greater desire, lust inside of you, that it controls your ability. Y'all got me? Or controls your discipline. It's because the love of Yahuwah not in you. Y'all, why you think y'all be here lying and cheating and don't show up? Get you some coffee, baby. You're going to sleep. Get some coffee. You tired. Don't worry about it. Come on. You can give him some coffee. Come on. So you don't fall asleep. You need this. Come on. Y'all sleep again. Y'all got coffee left, ain't it? See, I'm trying to give y'all mercy. Take the mercy. I want y'all to stay awake to get the Abarim. This ain't gonna it don't benefit you sleep. Y'all don't believe that? If it benefited them to sleep, Yahuwah wouldn't have came and kept waking, cuffing them up. He told them to pray that you don't enter into temptation. Right? You sleep, you're vulnerable. You're missing vital key information. You sleep, it can't benefit you. You got people, I go to sleep and I can listen. Go ahead, you'll mess up now. That don't make no sense. I'm trying to tell you the truth now. You can tell what you want because I got a book. And in the 5th chapter of the book of Ephesians, 5:15, he said, awake thou there. What was it? And arise from where? Because death, sleep is the same, it's the same similitude as death. Because you're in an unconscious state. So it don't make sense he told you to stay asleep. It don't even make sense he's going to tell you to go to sleep and listen. It don't make no sense. He told you to meditate on it before you go to sleep. As soon as you get conscious to meditate, he couldn't tell you to do it in your sleep. There's no way. He told you what coming to sleep of dreams. He said, that's what you're going to get into, a dream. And all dream is not divine ruach. Ain't that right? I got 4 had dreams, and you just had one, ain't it? I don't know what it meant. She was so excited, too, she told it to me. I was trying to work out. She was deep in it, too. I was like, girl, you better get out of my face. She said, I want you to know what it means. I said, it means get out of my face. Isn't that right? If it be one among you, he said, he'll make himself known in a dream. And he'll speak to him in a bit. He ain't told me, you fine. But that's fine, that's good to come check me. They done told, communicate with him, that teaching. I can hear it right quick and tell you. Ain't nothing to it. Pop, bet it down, keep going. Yeah, God, but you don't know till you come down, folks don't know who you told to ask concerning the law. Come see me. I'll shoot it down for you and let you know if anything to it. Y'all all right? She fine, though. She ain't doing nothing crazy. She was deep, though. Where I'm going, I got a castle. You better get on out that door, right? That's where you finna go, right this door, get out there. Nah, I can't, it was open. What I'm gonna do? Y'all know, come on, y'all, what I'm gonna do now? Okay, that's right, I gotta get it. It come now, I gotta work with that thing now. Listen what he said.
For all that is in the Aritz.
See, he told you any man loved the Aritz. Now he's going to the thing that's inside of it. For all that's in it. What is it, son?
The lust of the flesh.
So how you think some of these brothers, these Aki and Yaku done got him behind penis and vaginas? Lust of the flesh. Tell them what else happened, son.
And the lust of the eyes.
See that? See that? They look at the eyes and just like that, these 4 hell, he said more than the eye can desire. Isn't that right? A lot of times people start looking, desiring what other people got. He tell you where people fall come at. I ain't got nobody going out here yet. One of these key areas ain't been component that got them. Either trying to possess all or trying to get their hands on something that really ain't good for them. That's what I tell people. Anything good for you, it ain't going to cost me my salvation. It just ain't. It's nothing he going to give me that for me. But you know what? You're going to have to break off from a mind. That don't make no sense. I ain't even got to pray about that. This don't even make sense what I'm doing. Hold on for a minute. I've been believing the whole time this right. The only reason it done came up wrong now, because I can't have that one person. Not because my pastor done funded the kids, he been funding his sister, having sex with the boy, caught him lying, been stealing, caught him manipulating. The only thing that came up there wrong, I can't have that one person. And it's something he don't want. This ain't even nothing to pray about. This is something that should scare me more than anything. The fact, the only reason it came up wrong all of a sudden is because of you. If it weren't for this, what I want, everything was good. That means what I got, I need to let that go. This ain't hard. And I'm gone. Tell them, come show me up, expose me. I owe you money. I got your wife, your kids. Expose me. But you get hit. When you get hit on something you want to do, that's contrary to what you've been taught. That's when everything gets sour on folks. That's what he's trying to tell you. If any man he tell you love the Aritz, so the love of Yahuwah not in him. For all that's in it, he tell you about it. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye. Tell him what else, the pride of what else?
The pride of life.
And tell him, see that? You want to be seen. You know who told about it? Michael. You don't believe what he told him. You want to be starting something. You do. You just got to be starting something. That's all it is. They just got to be starting something. That's what they mess up in here. They want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. You're too hot. You can't get over. You just stuck in the middle. Y'all don't know about that, ain't that right? Probably that thing, but don't blame it on the same thing. I just can't. I said, me and Mike. But one time me and Mike used to be the same age. Let me tell you. I need to tell. How many of y'all remember y'all used to be the same age Michael Jackson? Except for Lenny Calvin. When I remember, when I look at the TV, we were the same height. Men were the same age. Damn, he done passed me. That slip. He just passed me. I was like, hold on for a minute. Man, Michael Jackson be the same age. I think it was the monkey. When you get that monkey in there, that monkey make you old. How many, I'm telling you, have any of y'all played with that monkey? That monkey make you old now. Now that's how you take it. That monkey make you old. Listen.
Is not of the Abba.
Hey, apparently you're not being your wife good when you're gone. You scared of Hayward? Hoppo? Beetle. Come on.
But is of the Aritz.
It's of the Aritz. Listen.
And the Aritz passeth away.
And tell him what happened.
And the lust thereof.
What did he just tell me right now? So now, let's say I'm a great lover of this place. I'm a great lover of, when I'm talking the place, not the building structure, but just of the planet in itself and the things that have to offer. I love it. I'll do anything for it to protect it and keep it. Well, the man just told me it ain't going to be him. So what I need to do with my love? Tell me what I need to do? Beautiful. Colossians 3:1. We're going to finish that up too. You see how the information, it already let you know what to do. So if this not going to be here, and I love it, and everything in it's not going to be here, and I love it, I just absolutely love it, then I need to learn how to transfer. Colossians 3:1. I want you to hold me there on your Ukanon Aleph. Listen.
If you then be risen with Mashiach.
Because now we got to look at something. He just told me everything going to pass away. When a person dies, you ain't going to believe what we say. He passed. Well, if I'm going to pass away, he tell me what I need to do. If they're rich, because I'm in it. You of it, and you in it. Well, he just told you what's going to happen to it. Everything in it and everything of it is going to pass away. So now he told me something. Now, if I then be what?
Risen with Mashiach.
What you need me to do?
Seek those things which are above.
Well, who?
Mashiach sitteth on the right hand.
Which means I got to elevate. Elevate. I got to elevate my affection. It becomes dangerous when these things become your guidelines for your discipline versus the dabarim. A lot of us here lack the discipline of the dabarim, and our discipline is the aritz. A lot of us in here can be disciplined by if our spouses say they're going to pull out or leave us. A lot of us can be disciplined by if we're going to lose a job, then we'll clean up or do better. It's a lot of things that pull to discipline us, but not the discipline of the dabarim. Y'all got me? So this is why he told you. This is why he had to let you know all this stuff you got your heart in. I don't care how much you love your wife, your kid. I'm just going to tell you something if you haven't been told. They're going to leave, including you. So it don't make sense to I ain't got everything I got in my wife, in my kid. I don't. I love them. I love my grandkid. I love all of them. Oh, I love them. I just ain't got everything I got in them. Because he done told me if I'm supposed to be risen with him, I got to seek those things which are above. That's the only thing he told me ain't going to pass away. Everything here going to pass, and everything and the love of it. So what sense is going to make that this is my whole hope? This is everything I got right here that I can see. Everything that's tangible right here to me. That's crazy. Now, if I've been really told me to seek those things which are above, where the Mashiach said it well.
On the right hand of Elohim.
What you want me to do?
Set your affection on things above.
And not
on things on the
You
aritz.
see how this conversation goes together? What Shaul told you and what Unction said, they're saying the same thing. Why would he tell me to set my affection on things and not on things where?
And not on things on the aritz.
For ye are who?
Dead.
And your life
is hid with Mashiach in Elohim.
That's something. Y'all don't know where they tried to get them to go. You don't know where they wanted to get Nakam Yah to go. They told him how it was reported. Commonly among the other nation that he has made himself, and the reason he was trying to put the wall back up, because he had made himself malak. And he intended to rebel. But he said he hadn't did no such a thing. He said, you feign this in your own heart. But they told him to let us come and let us go inside of the temple. He said, should such a man as I flee and go in the temple to, what was it? To save his life. Because the temple is going to refer to the Beth. That's right, the house. That's right, the temple. Or the land. I don't know why I put a comma there. Or the land. Which means I need to erase the comma. Comma. So he said, your life is hid. It's in the house. That's why I hid my life in the house. He hid the house. The book told you that. In whom all the building fitly framed together. He the house, he the best. He was the land. If my people which are called by will humble themselves and unforgive and seek, what was it again? And turn, what was it? Then will I do what? Heal for Shamaim, I'll forgive. What was it again? And you ain't going to believe what I'm going to heal. He was the land, too. You just missed it. He had to be the land. That's why I showed y'all that he was, how he burst out the side, how Gaia came out. It came out in the land. It told you where it went in between those regions. And where it went, he was the land, too. He just told you about your life being hid. You saw the similitude of going there. Not only that, you learned that with your code. Wow. 35th chapter book about a sheep. Let's see what he told him. Oh, y'all watching it, y'all get cut off again a little bit. I just do that. Well, honestly, I'd be lying if I said I do that. He let me do it. I don't need to act like I can do nothing of myself. As y'all, Yahushua said, I could do nothing of myself. But they'll be back black. We going back black. And they ain't going to believe it. We going to be black by popular demand. His opinion count over everybody else. It'll be by popular demand we black. Listen.
And Elohim said unto Jacob,
listen what he did. He said unto Jacob, I can't imagine what he could have told him.
Arise.
And do what?
Go up to Bethel.
Wow, he just told him to go up to Bethel. That's to Elohim's house. Listen why.
And dwell there.
And he want him to stay there. Tell him why.
And make there an altar unto Elohim.
For what reason?
That appeared unto thee
when he appeared unto him.
When thou fleddest from the panim of Esau thy Aki.
When you were getting away from the face of Esau because he was going to kill you. You do know how you was able to save yourself, right? He got in the bed. He was in the house, had to get to the temple. That's why he just told him to go back there again. That was safety. So that's what he's telling you. That's where you got to be at. If you then be in the Mashiach, which means you're going to be in the house. Okay. All right. I don't know what they're doing, man. Who knows? Guess your mind be somewhere else, y'all. It makes sense for us. Because you see the parallel twice where people fled here for refuge. They had to flee there for refuge. Okay. I prove it out. Mashali, 18 and 10. That'll go ahead and that'll put out witnesses. Put out witnesses that you got to believe it now. You got to believe it now. Mashali, 18 and 10. Listen.
The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower.
Wow, just told you, a tower, house, temple. The name of Yahuwah is a strong, what was it?
Tower.
Tell me where we go.
The Sadiq runneth into it.
And tell them that you said, and they can still be taken.
And is safe.
See, Nakum, y'all wasn't going to go there because he looked at, he hadn't been told to go there. He said, if I go there, ain't going to be sin because he wasn't told to go into the house. He didn't say it's wrong to go do something he hadn't told you to do. That's what the problem was. He looked at, he ain't gave me order, he gave me order to build a temple. I supposed to build a wall back. But they were trying to tell us that let us come and we'll meet in the temple saying we can hide. He said, should such a one as I flee and save his life? But he was a parallel for who? Yahushua. Yahushua had a doubt he had to do was go in the temple. They weren't going to get him. They proved it to you. It was many times he set him on the cross. They couldn't take him. He said in the temple many times. He told them, I sat in the temple with you daily teaching. He asked them why they didn't take him. You just missed it. They weren't stupid. They knew they were going to take him in the house. They ain't make common sense. That's why I get paid. All I want is 25th of my check. I don't want no talking. Don't be scrambling around. Just give me my money. And that I don't work. Give me my money. Man, I'm proving it out to you. That's why he didn't go. He told them. And you didn't know the reason why he told. He said, I sat with you daily in your temples teaching. Why didn't you take me? Because they knew what the law was. We had to wait till he get out. So now he done told you, if you then be risen with the Mashiach, seek those things which are above where the Mashiach sat on the. Why did he tell you that? That's exactly why. That's why you need to know. Because he told that because he already told you about EU. That's where he worked from. From the right hand. EU. 23:7. I mean, that's all. Yeah, it's just book. I ain't got to worry about it now. $23.7. Oh, brother, you gonna give me your Ukanine? Listen.
There the Sadiq might dispute with him, so should I be delivered forever from my judge. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there.
Pay attention. He said, behold, I go forward. Where is he at?
But he is not there.
He said, he's not there. Wow.
And backward, but I cannot perceive him.
Tell him what happened.
On the left hand,
On the what?
on the left hand,
Tell him what he do.
where he doth work,
That's where he doth work. And what has happened?
but I cannot behold him.
Tell him why.
He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him.
Uh-oh. Work on the left, sit on the right. We still got to pull it out. Come on, son, they go to work.
But he knoweth the way that I take.
He said, but he know the way that I take.
When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
That's beautiful, too. I can teach y'all something about that, too. At the 17th chapter, at the Ukanon 5:17. Before you give me that Machayahu 22:41. We'll go down the left hand, he does their work. On the right hand, what did he do? On the left hand, he does what? On the right hand? On the right hand, he does what? On the left hand, he does what? All right, let's see what happens. I still got to pull it. I don't make a difference. It's just better which is easier. All right, come on, let's see what happens. Machayahu 22:41. Listen to the book. Other brother, you got me your Ukanon 5:17. Listen.
While the Pharisees were gathered together,
What happened?
Yahusha asked them, saying, What think ye of the Mashiach, whose ben is he?
Whose son is he? And what happened?
They say unto him,
The who?
The ben of Daoud.
And what happened?
He saith unto them,
What did he hear?
How then doth Daoud in Ruach call him Malach, saying, The Malach said unto my Malach,
See, the Malach said unto my Malach, listen.
Sit thou on my right hand,
Sit thou where?
on my right hand,
So what?
I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Okay. That makes sense for us. It do make sense if you believe it or not. It don't make no difference. Still makes sense. He said he heard the Malach say unto my Malach, do what?
Sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Mm-hmm.
If Daoud then call him Malach, how is he his ben?
At the 5th chapter of the book of your Ukanon, 5:17. Other brother, you don't get me your Ukanon. I'm saying you don't give me Kazum. Goodness, I had to go all over the place now. 1-7. Listen.
But Yahusha answered them,
Listen, Yahusha answered them.
My Abba worketh hitherto.
Pay attention. My Abba doth what?
Worketh hitherto.
Pay attention now. My Abba doth what?
Worketh hitherto.
He said, my Father worketh what?
Hitherto.
Tell him what you do.
And I work.
He just told you he was on the left. Then you just told you on the left hand way it worked. He just said, my Abba worketh hitherto. What happened now?
And I work.
Tell him what happened.
Therefore the Yahudim sought the more to kill him,
Tell him why, son.
because he not only had broken Shabbat,
But did what?
said also that Elohim was his Abba,
Doing what?
making himself equal with Elohim.
I don't know why they didn't pay attention. I had to do it. Pay attention. It don't make no difference. He gonna steal him and get it right. Listen, it gonna steal. At the end of the day, I just cut it short. I had to look at which is easy. That's all. It was just a matter of which was easy. He just told you what happened. If he just told you my father worked, where did he work at? Well, he just said I work. So he said he just made himself equal. Where he gonna work from? All right, let me see what happened over here. The Ukanon, Kazum 1-7, make it 1. I want 1-7. Yeah, 1-7 be fine. Then jump down and give me 1-14. It's all the same word. Listen.
Behold, he cometh with clouds.
And who?
Every eye shall see him,
See what happened.
and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the all rich shall wail because of him, even so Amat.
Behold, he coming with cloud, and every what?
I
Shall do what?
see him.
Where he hide himself at? Where he work from? So if you're going to be able to see him, where he going to be at? To the left, to the left, to the left. Don't make no difference. Still pull it out. Because you couldn't see him because he hid himself. But now he just told you going to see him. What that mean he going to be at? I'm going to be working. You can't miss me when I'm working. At 1:14. It don't make no difference. They thought they tired me up. They be killing time. You just killed time. Listen.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
What happened?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And what happened?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
As if what happened?
They burned in a furnace.
Listen.
And his voice as the sound of many maim.
What happened?
And he had in his right hand.
What did he have?
7 stars. And out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength.
Well, right hand was occupied. Left his left hand free. Okay, don't worry about it. He just told what he had in his right hand. It was occupied. Left hand was free.
I'm out.
Oh, I gotta move. Shot for team. Goodness, man, y'all made me do too much work up here. Yeah, but I'm leaving my word though. Shot for team. 20. Shot for team 20. Let me see if 20 and 4 is what I want. What's that? Oh, yeah, borrow a sheet. Thank you. Listen.
And the man of Louis, the husband of the woman that was slain, answered and said, I came into Gibeah that belongeth to Benjamin, I and my concubine to lodge. And the Anus of Gibeah rose against me, and beset the house round about upon me by night, and thought to have slain me. And my concubine have they forced that she is dead. And I took my concubine, and cut her in pieces, and sent her throughout all the country of the inheritance of Yasharal. For they have committed lewdness and folly in Yasharal.
Come on.
Behold, ye are all children of Yasharal. Give here your advice and counsel. And all the people arose as one Anus, saying, We will not any of us go to his tent, neither will we any of us turn into his house. But now this shall be the thing which we will do to Gibeah. We will go up by lot against them, and we will take 10 Anus of 100 throughout all the tribes.
Now?
Verse 10.
See if it's 13 should tell us about Benjamin, about their men. Finish reading. Just keep reading.
And 1,000 out of 10,000 to fetch victual for the people, that they may do when they come to Gibeah of Benjamin.
Yes.
According to all the folly that they have wrought in Yasharal. So all the Anus of Yasharal were gathered against the city, knit together as one Anus. And the tribes of Yasharal sent men through all the tribe of Benjamin, saying, What wickedness is this that is done among you? Now therefore deliver us the Anus, the children of Belial, which are in Gibeah, that we may put them to death, and put away evil from Yasharal. But the children of Benjamin would not hearken to the voice of their Aki, the children of Yasharal. But the children of Benjamin gathered themselves together out of the cities unto Gibeah.
What happened?
To go out to battle against the children of Yasharal.
What happened?
And the children of Benjamin were numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 Anus that drew sword.
They did what now?
That drew sword.
What did they draw?
Sword.
Tell me about them, Brandon.
Beside the inhabitants of Gibeah.
Yeah.
Which were numbered 700 chosen Anus.
Yeah.
Among all this people there were 700 chosen Anus left-handed.
What were they now?
Left-handed.
What could they do?
Every one could sling stones at an hair breadth and not miss.
So I don't want you to get stupid because I got these stars here in my right hand. I can bust your head on with this left. I told them to prove it out. It made no difference. All it was a matter of which one was easy. I think I proved my case. We can move on now. They thought I messed. They said, there you go, your mama. Come on, son, let's move back over here. Let's go back over to Euchanine 2. We left off at Olive, Euchanine Olive, chapter 2. That's all we're going to do, and make it plain. They seen the stars in their right hand. They know they can do it in left. He like, I want to tie my left foot because I won't miss. Because he was Benjamin too, which meant he was the son of his days. They miss him every time. Every time you're going to miss it. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why I get my check. I like talking about my check. I work honest for that check. Listen. Two and where you know about 216, 217? Aleph, your Euchanine 2 at 17. Listen.
And the Aris passeth away,
And
the lust thereof,
but he
that doeth the will of Elohim
shall abide.
abideth forever.
Listen.
Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that the anti-Mashiach shall come,
And what happened?
even now there are many anti-Mashiach, whereby we know that it is the last time.
He said, that's how you know it's the last times. He told them it's the last time. How are we going to look at the last days? A lot of times we heard the divine ruach, they were saying, it shall come to pass in the last what? Yamins, which people will say days. Well, he was letting them know these are the last Yamins. He said, how do you know? Because you were told that the anti-Mashiach was coming. He said, but now it's many of them, so it's more than one, which means it's getting later. In this 13th chapter, you're going to get in Romans 7:11, 13:11. He said that knowing that it was high time, but now is our salvation, mean it's the last days. And how you know? Because it's gotten later. See that? Because you see more of them increasing. That's why he told you, because iniquity shall, which get more, the love of many, guess what you know this is? These are the last Yamins. Listen.
They went out from us.
See, that's why he telling you this. See, in these last Yamin, why y'all think so many people gone? Because they're anti, they're against. He said, that's how you know. People say, we the truth. How people leave? How? I don't know, idiot. So you saying he was false? He said one went out, two went out.
They,
plural, went
out from us.
You false, you know somebody leave. He just said they went out from us. What happened, son?
But they were not of us.
Ain't nobody left me that was of us. Y'all, of course, you feel that way, because it's your mind. You don't believe the book. Some of them people left were related, no doubt, to some of them people there. He just told somebody were hit. Somebody were hit. I think he said they weren't of us. Anybody never left us been of us? What he just told us. They went out from us.
But they were not of us.
Tell them what happened.
For if they had been of us,
tell them what they would have did.
They would no doubt.
He said, let's come on.
Have continued with us. Vermont.
I ain't been with y'all. I ain't been now, but I've been with y'all. I might have left, but I still been with y'all. Who you gonna believe?
There it is.
Why did that man just say they went out from us? So, because you're not of us. You went out so you could be manifest. Listen what he said.
But they went out that they might be made manifest.
See, he had to show you. He wanted you to see. That's why people have to go. He had to let you see these people. Oh, no. Okay, I got to believe it. Listen.
That they were not all of us.
Listen what happened.
But ye have an unction from the Kudash one,
which is a rite of anointing. Huh? That's what he would tell them. You have a rite of anointing. That's why you're still here. It's up to you to capitalize on what you got. It's the easiest thing to walk out. It takes something to keep staying. Don't take nothing to walk. Michael Jackson trying to tell you, put your left foot in and your right foot out. You just ease on down the road. Woo! Ease on down the road. Ain't nothing to it. All you do is don't you carry nothing that might be a heavy load. Ease on down the road, baby. But you're going to ease on down so you can be made manifest. You're not of us. If you would have, you'd have continued in our teaching. But he let you went out so you could be made manifest. You were not of us. I can't believe y'all go for that. We go for what that book said. Because people put in their mind, if people leave, that means you ain't right. Your mama ain't right. Because the man, they left him. 11 walked off from Yahusha. He wasn't right either, huh? The man had 84, 72 walked off. He couldn't have been right, huh? 72 walk off at one time? He already know that's how your mind get disguised. Why don't people leave Fall Church? They are the world. He told you, he said if you was of the world, they'll love you too. You let a sister go play in your booty, make peanut butter. They'll love you too. Man, people praying for Eddie Long. I just want God to be, I don't want to judge. I just want the Lord to be merciful and bless him and bless his house, bless his family. What about them boy? Damn them boy, bless his house. How that work? They love him because he of them. I don't care what he did with them boy. I know how he blessed me. He was a blessing my family, how he helped us. I don't care about that. I just care about what he did for us. Because you're the world. That's what, don't y'all know these sinners know they got to do something for these people? You got to get these people to love you. Huh? That's why they're not against us. That way people, look, if I gave you some stuff, I can do some stuff wrong too. You overlook it too. It ain't hard. That's why the book told you don't take a gift. You know what a gift do? It'll pervert the way. It'll pervert the way. You won't be able to call it right. That won't take no government funding. Man, I can't get them check, let them check roll in here. Shoot, y'all niggas finna start pledging. Huh? I'm finna be branding y'all niggas in here. Flags and eagles. Y'all niggas finna join fraternity. Oh, them folks cut them right checks sitting here. My eyes finna get blind. Men stay, here's she lovely. That's it. Put little Ray Charles not make it do what it do. In there, his own. He told that gift gonna blind them eyes. You fool yourself you want to, them gifts blind that eyes now. I'm trying to tell you now. He know exactly what he's talking about. I take him for word back. I'm gonna say, I'm strong in that. I ain't strong in what the man told. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I ain't gonna play with it. Just let him keep it. Isn't that right? Even when Daniel went and he went and interpreted the dream for Derek, he said, you keep your gifts to yourself. I'm gonna mess up. He offered that man, so I'm gonna give you a gold chain. You a nigga, a ring and a chain? What you trying to find out? He had to tell him, man, you better keep that boy, put that thing on. Them hoes be sweating. Why you walk out in Babylon, nigga? Got that thing like that nigga, got that thing like that in Babylon. Kicking that thing in Babylon, little chain. Clack, clack around his neck. Clack, clack. And good looking too. So you talking about, man, please. Trying to tell them hoes be choosing like donuts. You ain't seen no donut without no holes, is it? Y'all like, come on now. 999,808 more. Listen, where do I get these things from? That like that thing. He gonna write that thing down. He like that. That thing serious though. Right, you like that. You wanna cut your finger, you could have used it. Where do you get healed up? This ain't for sick people. Where do you get healed up? I mean, it's just coming to me like that. I'm just saying, he knew exactly what he was doing. He told him, keep your gifts to yourself. Because he had to get a man interpretation. That interpretation was talked about his kingdom coming down. So if you give me a gift, I'm going to wind up lying now. And I'm going to see, let me see. I can see the Lord can do great things. I see mountains being moved. River flowing. The people's coming. Isn't that right? Ha! You going to mess up? He told me, man, keep that chain in that ring. Yeah. But you know he was black. That's on you off a gold chain and a ring? Man, what you want to know? A ring. A nigga get a ring. Huh? Y'all all right. All right, trying to help y'all out. Come on, son, finish up.
And you know all things. I have not written unto you because you know not the Amat, but because you know it, and that no lie is of the Amat.
See that? What I told you, who he going to be talking to? People that's going to know. He said, why would a sinner be reading this? Why would somebody of another nation be reading it? Don't even make sense. He said, I wrote it to you because you know Amat. So you're going to be able to discern. And you don't know Amat, this ain't even talking to you. You ain't got no business reading it. It don't even make sense because you don't know. Y'all got me? At the 9th chapter of the book of Romans, we left off over there. Then we got to get back to days, of matter of the days. Listen.
I say the Amat in Mashiach, I lie not.
And what else happened?
My conscience also bearing me witness in the Ruach HaKodesh.
That I have what?
Great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
For who?
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach, for my Aki.
Listen.
My kinsmen according to the flesh.
What happened?
Who are of Yasharal.
And what happened?
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
And what else?
And the glory.
And what else?
And the covenants.
And what else?
And the giving of the law. And the service of Elohim. And the promises.
Concerning what?
Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh,
what happened?
Mashiach came.
In other words, I don't give a damn about them other people in the land. Who the man said hard with him about? Who he said he was, listen, wish wouldn't be our word. I would rather be a curse for the people, he said, according to the flesh. That's how strong the connection and bond is for us. He told you what? Concerning the law, concerning the covenant, concerning the promise, and matter of fact, the reason he came. The rest of these people, I don't give a damn about them. Nah, that's tough, huh? That's what the man just told you. The rest of the people don't matter. Come on.
Who is over all, Elohim blessed forever, Amat.
Y'all hear? And he's over all. He said he's blessed forever. Amat, listen.
Not as though the Dabari of Elohim hath taken none effect,
What happened?
for they are not all Yasharal,
Who are what?
which are of Yasharal.
Listen.
Neither, because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children.
What happened?
But in Yatsakut shall thy seed be called.
Yeah.
That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Elohim,
Listen.
but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Listen.
For this is the Dabari of promise.
That what happened?
At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a ben.
This is what they're looking at. Abraham believed, and it was accounting him to faith. Huh? This was accounting him for righteousness. Sadiq, because he believed that. That was a promise. He was looking at that time. Isn't that right? So, Yamins and Yamins, all these things, it means something. All these things are signs. Things happen for us. We look, he believed, he waited for that time to come. Y'all got me? And a lot of times we don't wait. They come down for us waiting. Even Dawood came and said, wait, I say on Yahuwah, and be of good courage. That's what he did. Come look at how we connect back. And the reason why I went back to look at that, because he told you his concern concerning those according to the flesh. But then he had to go back and look at the spiritual realm of the Ruach realm of how we're actually connected, those that are by promise, because even Abraham had other children that were there in the same house. And I take that to tie you back in, to go back to Beth Dabari Hayamim. Chapter 8, where we left off at, verse probably 4.
Verse 7.
And hold on, let me get it. Get it, verse 6. That's not to throw away our connection now to how our bloodline works, but we understand that the people that he's going to actually count to salvation are going to be those that's going to be of faith. Y'all got me? Okay, let's see what happens. Listen.
And Beloth, and all the store cities that Shaluma had, and all the chariot cities, and the cities of the horsemen, and all that Shaluma desired to build in Jerusalem, and in Lebanon, and throughout all the land of his dominion.
Wow. Throughout all the land of his dominion. What happened?
As for all the people that were left of the Hittites,
listen, of all the people that were left of the Hittites, what else?
And the Amorites,
and who else?
And the Perizzites,
and what else?
And the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which were not of Yasharal.
What happened?
But of their children, who were left after them in the land.
Tell them how he blessed them.
Whom the children of Yasharal consumed not.
What did he do?
Them did Shaluma make to pay tribute until this Yom.
Statement was made concerning them. Y'all didn't catch it though, did it? Who remember what the statement was? Exactly. Matthew chapter 17. Makes sense now, don't it? Matthew 17. See, a lot of stuff these people listen to, they really don't pay attention, do they? What's the last verse?
27.
Give me 23. Listen.
And they shall kill him, and the third Yom he shall be raised again. And they were exceeding sorry. And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Koph, and said, doth not your master pay tribute?
Y'all see what happened? See, it makes sense now when you listen, don't it? Listen.
He saith, yes. And when he was come into the house, Yahusha prevented him, saying,
listen what he asked him.
What thinkest thou, Koph?
He said, what do you think, Koph?
Of whom do the Malachim of the Aritz take custom or tribute?
Wow. I wonder who do they charge taxes? He want to know, who do they take taxes from? Who do they make pay restitution to them? Who do they take from? That's what he asked. Listen what he told him.
Of their own children?
See, wow, of their own children?
Or of strangers?
What did he tell him?
Koph saith unto him, of strangers.
Listen what he told him.
Yahusha saith unto him,
then
are the children free?
What did that tell you? What did that tell you? when Yahushua come back in, he ain't not gonna take from us. He taking from them. Why you think they take from you? Because these crackers, when they took you, they didn't kill all of you. They kept some of you so you can be tributary and slave. They learned from your book. Y'all don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't even know his speech. Why would he tell them that conversation? Why would Cuff know how to answer that? He's just a, what? Like Scooby-Doo. He already know because he knew what the Lord just told you. Let's go back and look at what Shaloma did. And you hold with that statement. I want to finish up the last of that statement in the 17th chapter. Listen.
But of their children.
What verse it is?
8.
Dabari Hayamim, Beth, chapter 8. What verse?
8.
Verse 8. Listen, of their children.
Who were left after them in the land.
What happened?
Whom the children of Yasharal consumed not.
What happened?
Them did Shaluma make to pay tribute.
Listen, that's what he made to pay tribute. And what else?
Until this
Until this time. What happened?
But of the children of Yasharal.
Oh, but of the children of Yasharal, what did he make them do?
Did Shaluma make no servants for his work.
He didn't tax them. He didn't make them. See, they don't even know how this stuff works. Then you sit back and you wonder why these crackers don't make their kids do that. Why we said, you don't realize why. He told you how they work. Because they've been watching you. They don't know nothing about these people. You study crying. Why I got to pay taxes? Because I'm not their child. I pay mine. I don't really not pay mine because I don't know woman think I'm one of them. I know you're going to tax me because you know what? I'm going to do the same thing to you. All the people going to be free. Why you think they don't put their hard bondage on their kids? Why kids don't go through what you go through? But he just told you that. He said they're going to put this on their children. No, they put it on your backs. Hold you guys. Let's finish tell them what he told them, Brandon. Go ahead and tell them how we all found it. We all God's children.
Notwithstanding.
17. What verse this is? Verse 25?
27.
Verse 27. Notwithstanding.
Lest we should offend them.
Unless we should offend them. What you want me to do?
Go thou to the sea.
And do what?
Cast an hook.
And cast a hook.
And take up the fish that first cometh up.
And what you want me to do then?
And when thou hast opened his mouth.
What you want me to do?
Thou shalt find a piece of money.
What you want me to do with that money?
That take.
And what you want me to do with it?
Give unto them for me and thee.
Because me and you both are not related to these crackers. We're going to do the same thing to them. I'm going to tax them. When they get back here, I'm going to tax them. They're not mine. He just told you. That's why even Shaul tried to tell you, I have great heaviness of heart for my own people. Y'all hear me? Concerning the covenant, concerning the promise, concerning why he came, concerning the giving of the law. Damn they kids. I'm going to tax them. That bottom line, I got to do like Shalom. I'm going to tax them. That's a man you'll get 4, tell them 4, come and say, I'm finna tax you for coming through him. I'm going to tax them. We ain't going to kill all of them. We're going to keep them because someone got to be tributary. Who we going to make build this stuff up and going to make do the work? Okay. Y'all don't know why these crackers ain't kill all you, huh? It's called they love you. Jesus loves me, yes I know. Called them crackers, told me so. Little ones that rape my whole. They are weak, but he is strong. Yeah, Jesus love me. Pastor done drug you over here and pissed all in your mouth. Yeah, Jesus love me. In bad shape. Bad shape. This book right though, man. They don't know nothing about this book. Y'all don't know. And you know what? See, we look at it being wrong. They say we're not fair. We're fair. Because when he told you about us and who he was concerned about, he told you, and Yahuwah is still over all of them. He said, who's still over all. He came for us, though. He came because of us. Now, you can sit here and believe what you want to and want all these people again. The only people going to get in, these folks going to have to take on this covenant. The only way you can get in is by faith. That's the only way you can do it, by faith. Everybody going to get in, going to have to get in by faith. Because you don't connect by the bloodline. A lot of us don't connect. This is amazing. You're going to take my black skin, you're going to take my DNA and track me all the way back here. Ain't going to pick up none of my white ancestors. Explain to me how you going to take my DNA and you ain't going to pick up no cracker. When you done sat here and the man done call her Ethiops. I burn my face, Dave, and my face is lighter. And you're going to take my DNA and you're going to track me all the way back there. Ain't going to catch no cracker. And we ain't going to go to Spain. We ain't going to go through Europe. We ain't going to go through Russia. We ain't going through none of these places. That makes Israel just stop lying. I don't believe not one of these DNA tell these folks lying. Oh, well, you connected by faith. These folks are saying keep lying. They said it's too much mix-up. Man, you got to be crunchy burnt. And just because you crunchy burnt don't mean you ain't been mixed in with another tribe of these people. We've been displaced, dead, mounted, and scattered so far. I don't know how any people can, of an honest conscience, sit here and tell that lie. You're going to be lying. There's too many shades. White is just white. You got too many shades in here. Light skin, brown skin, pecan, tan, dog hue. There's too many tans and colors in here. That means it's a mixture. Abyssinia. That's what Arabs called you. Because they say you were mixed. You have been mixed. There's no way to take your DNA and you don't tell me you don't trust. I don't believe these lies. I don't believe these people. You can believe them. The only way we connect and it's going to really physically put us back there is got to be by the Dabarim. Even they testified you can't be theirs. They don't even know where you came from. If you pick, they'll tell you don't even know where you came from. All right, I put it out. Yeshayahu. Yeshayahu 49. $49:14. Yeah, all right. Go ahead and talk. He said, I'm glad my name ain't Saw no more. He all right. I know it. We got the culprit. He good now. Listen.
But Sayun said,
Look at that. Saun said. Listen what happened.
Yahuwah hath forsaken me,
Yahuwah had forsaken me.
and my Yahuwah hath forgotten me.
Listen.
Can a Nashim forget her sucking child,
Yeah, her
That-
breastfeeding son. What else?
that she should not have compassion on the bin of her womb?
Listen.
Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee.
Tell him why, son.
Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands.
That's why when he walked in, he showed him his hands. The nails. That's why he took them because of us. He asked him, how did he get these wounds? He said, I got them in the house of my friend. He was trying to show him. That's how I got. He was showing him I hadn't forgot. Everybody else forgot. He said, even your own mother, she'll forget. He said, I haven't forgot. That's why he wanted to show them his hand and his feet, because he was showing them the redemption. When they came and they told Boaz, when they told him concerning redemption, when they came down and he wanted Ruth, they told him. They said old time redemption, they did it by their feet. And he came and he redeemed. They were trying to redeem. They were trying to make redemption of the land. And that's why he came along. He showed them his hands and his feet. He was showing them, you engraved on my hand. I hadn't forgot about you. And he was showing them his feet, showing I redeemed you. These people just don't know no better. But see, when you don't know no law, you don't know why he showed you how his hand and feet. Then your law had been telling you for the long. Even the book of Romans told how beautiful the feet and that proclaimed the Dabarim. He was trying to tell you about it because he was trying to tell you he did it to redeem. Even Daoud did it when he went up on the mount. He went barefooted. And when Moshe went up, he did the same thing. He told her, take your shoes, your sandals from off your feet. Because he sent him down to redeem, to bring his people out. Yeah. That's why he told him to take them off. And he was on the mount. How beautiful the feet of them on the mount of Elohim. These people don't know no better. Don't worry about it. He was bringing glad tidings because he came down and told her he was going to deliver. They were, what is his name? Yeah. He was telling us good news. Yeah. In that right, he was proclaiming good news to us. He was letting us know I was coming to redeem you. Yeah. All right, listen to what he said. Come on.
Thy walls are continually before me. Thy children shall make haste. Thy destroyers.
Wow, so your walls are continually before me. That's amazing. Because you even learned about the donkey when he ran through it. They called it the ass. You ain't going to believe what he used to keep him in the way. He used the walls. So he couldn't turn aside. Even when they were taking him to lead it, they had the people just like walls, keeping him from going away. Dude, you know what's going to happen to them people hadn't had a path of them people to keep him up there? That man was going to cut and go straight out through the field. Okay, you be stupid you want to. He wasn't stupid. He knew they were finna kill him. That's what the ass told him. I said with a sword, I didn't man finna kill me. Why would I keep going? They had to hedge him in as a wall. To lead him up to carry the man, I'm gonna break. The man black, what you finna do? First hole I get him cut. Get to a running back, he's sitting back there. All he's looking for is a hole. Yeah. Okay. That's amazing. Because years ago in the 70s, they had Pittsburgh State, they called them the Iron Curtain. Couldn't get through. You had to put walls up. He said they continued before me. I was going to break. They don't know no better. Don't worry about it. They don't know no better. And the real asses be sitting around here listening. And don't be obeying. All right. That's what you call it. Told you, be ye hearers of the Dabarim and not, be ye doers and not hearers only. An ass just hear and won't do. All right, listen.
And they that made thee waste shall go forth of thee.
See that? The one that made waste, he said, I'm going to take them from among you. They're going to go forth. The people that wasted us, who wasted our forefathers, this is talking to our forefathers. These preachers would refer to him as eagle eye for the fact he saw so far in advance. This is kind of their characteristic name. They'll call, someone will refer to Yeshua. This is not biblical now. People will refer to him as eagle eye because he saw so far. You know what I'm saying? Eagles are known for their sight. Got me? So typically some people will refer to him as an eagle eye, Nabal. You got me? Because he's telling you about something. These people have been wasted. Listen to what they told you.
Lift up thine eyes round about.
And what happened?
Behold, all these gather themselves together and come to thee. As I live, saith Yahuwah, thou shalt surely clothe thee with them all.
See that? We're going to wear these people. He said, get your eyes and lift up. This same thing had Yahushua up on the two. He told her, look at all these people. All these people done came and done gathered themselves up on you. You're going to wear all these people. You're going to take all their goods from them. You're going to wear all these people. All right, listen.
As with an ornament,
Wow.
and bind them on thee as a bride doeth.
And they want to know, too, when they look down, and he done told you, when they want to, in the 63, you had to get, yes, y'all said, he want to know, who is this that came down from eating with dyed garments? Say it looked like he had been in the wine press. When I come through my left hand slaughtering these bastards, I'm going to have blood. I'm wearing these folks. Listen, I'm going to have some of this stuff like an ornament. The Bible done told you he coming with cloud in every. He going to be working. And his work ain't going to be in vain. In the book said, for as much as you know, your labor is not in vain in Yahuwah. That man going to slaughter y'all. He said he going to look like one been in the wine press. He going to, I'm going to wear all y'all. That's why he said all night they're going to be wailing. What you think of him not come through cutting y'all people? I told you about a guy I met one. I had heard him, didn't know him. That joker asked me about a fight. I had been sent back drinking for. That's how stuff works. I just happened not to be up there looking. I decided to sit back on my car and drink. I could care less about these. It was too many folk in a circle looking. And he walked at me. Who fight? I said, I don't know. Why are you asking me? Damn if I didn't know he was a killer. That joker went through. I heard he cut me. I was like, damn. I was like, he was just talking to me. Listen, he went through the crowd just cutting people. You heard people say, he cut me. He didn't know who. Listen, just how stuff worked. All I had to do was just be standing there. He asked me, I had to be outside the crowd just sitting there. For whatever reason, I just didn't go to the crowd. I just happened to be sitting on the back of the car, and I didn't go in the crowd. That boy just ran through the crowd, just slicing people, just cutting them. I learned later who he was. I said, yeah, that fit the MO. That's him. His name made him sound a whole lot taller. He was just a black. His looks kill you. All right? He stand here and look at you a couple times. You just know you just need to go ahead and die. Because something finna happen. You seen folks so ugly. I've seen folks so ugly. If you look at them, you just know, I probably need to go ahead and die. They be like, yep. Because I'm finna kill you. When that man come back, it's amazing how he went through that crowd cutting them people. When you come back here, them people, every time he hit them people, they were hollering out. You heard people holler, he cut me. It was women and men. You know what? Amazing how that now come back. Where did he come back here? When he had the slice and hitting them, what they told y'all about the people that cut O.J. Simpson, they killed the Colson, they said their blood was all over him. When that man come back here, it's going to be a bloodbath. Like, you know what's amazing? They got another man came through here and killed people. They called him the son of Sam. That's amazing. They talked about they named him after his father. Because we call him the son of Elohim. He said, hitherto my father work. I work. I do the same thing. That's amazing. We got the same traits. Now, y'all can sit here and keep playing you want to. He said, but you're going to clothe yourself with these people. They're like an ornament. Listen.
For thy waist and thy desolate places, and the land of thy destruction shall even now be too narrow by reason of the inhabitants, and they that swallow thee up shall be far away.
Listen to it. The old people going to be distant, and he said, the place where you got going to be too small. Listen what happened.
The children which thou shalt have
The children which thou shalt have,
after
you did what?
thou hast lost the other,
What happened?
shall say again in thine ears,
What they going to say?
the place is too strait for me.
You know what we're going to tell them? It's too small for us. We the children they done begot. You know they lost their first children. Our fathers lost their first children. That's why a lot of these people trying to connect themselves. A lot of people out here lying these people. A lot of our people, listen, these people almost extinct us. We're not even talking about for no slave trade. We have had so many invaders. These people almost extinguished us. The man is telling you, these children that you're going to get after you've lost the other ones. Listen what they said.
Give place to me,
For what happened?
that I may dwell.
See, we're going to need somewhere to dwell. Tell her why.
Then shalt thou say in thine heart,
Listen, then they're going to say in their heart,
who hath begotten me these,
where did these people come from? Tell them what happened.
seeing I have lost my children?
Go ahead and keep lying to yourself. Let these try, listen, blow that junk out. People lying to you. These people don't know. It's too many of us. Listen, it's too many of us. It's been too much mixture. The people lost their kids. They sit here looking. Exactly, how did I get these other kids? They slaughtered me and they killed my kids. And now y'all done jumped up on the scene saying, we need more room. It's too many of us. All they're trying to figure out, where did you come from? Yochanan 19. $19, $20, $23. Listen.
Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahusha, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part.
Y'all, again, what does this represent for us? The land. They divided it. They took it. You ain't got to believe it. That's what they did. They took that, taking his garment. It took down, that showed you people. The land gave them people. We learned this when they came down to Shalom captain. When he came up, when the Nabar came up and took his garment, he ripped it up and gave him 10 pieces. He was letting them know right now, if I'm going to give you the people got a land they dwell in. So when they took his clothes and they ripped it up, they just divided us up. The reason why you look at the soldiers, that's how they came, they split us up. It's always been the same way. When they bring soldiers in, now they split people up. See, like we didn't see it. That's why you got to pay attention. He was trying to let you know that these soldiers were going to come in and they was going to divide us up. Them taking his garment, ripping it for a reason. His coat, they didn't. They cast lots for it. That's how so many people got major parts. They ain't rip it up. One part they just kept. Just leave it like it is. It was without seeing. It makes sense. The rivers came in, divided the land. They found one big portion, no river divided. One don't need to splitting that up. They just cast lots and see who keep it. England or America. You don't pay attention, though. That was the whole symptom of not take it. You ain't going to believe about the coat. Many colors. They found a place where there was a lot of different mixed people. They don't need to split them up. Let's just cast lots and see who get it. Let's sit down and see, y'all don't pay attention because you weren't supposed to pay attention. The book is written in code. It wasn't for you to know. That's why they have no reason to split it. He told you what his father did. His father made him a coat of what? Many colors. Y'all don't be knowing what y'all doing. Y'all be sitting here sleeping in my class, playing around. These crackers been playing with you the whole time. It makes sense to split it up. It was already together. Leave it like it is. The rest of it, you divide it. See, when they looked at his garment, they could see exactly how to split and break that down. That's why they give you these different sections and give you these continent names and doing that stuff. We saw it split up. One part, just leave it like it is. You already mixed. You already Abyssinia. You already mixed. Leave it like it is. Let's just cast lots and see who's going to rule over it. You look at over these land, England rules a lot of it. France rules a lot of it. Most of these countries you find these, listen, all these Caribbean countries, you either sit under French or England or United States rule. Now, one of these coastal lines out here are under Africa rule. None of them. You're going to either give tribute, you're going to pay tribute to England, you're going to pay tribute to France, or you're behind going to pay the United States. The soldiers, when they sat down and look at it, they said, I don't need to divide. They just cast lots and see who get it. Y'all ain't supposed to pay attention. That's why I tell you, y'all play around. He tried to tell us a lot of stuff you just don't pay attention to. These crackers are dirty. He tried to show you the power of the military and what these people will do. Okay, don't worry about it. Listen what else happened.
And also his coat. Now the coat was without seam.
See that? One of those rivers dividing. If you look, even coming out, everything had rivers that cut through divided. A lot of these places ain't hard because you got rivers divided. So everything on this side will be called something, everything on this side come through. But if ain't no river dividing, ain't no use to trying to split that. Just leave it is and let's catch lots and see who get it. All of them gamblers. Okay, listen.
Woven from the top throughout.
Listen.
They said therefore among themselves.
What did they say among themselves? Soldiers doing this. What happened?
Let us not rend it.
But do what? Let's not split this land up. What you want to do?
But cast lots for it.
To see what happened.
Whose it shall be.
So we can just see who keep all this big, large region. They're too stupid. They ain't know how to split it up. Ain't no river coming through it. They don't know what to call it. So why waste time with it? Let's just get rid of the whole thing like it is. Let's sit down. Let's do a little gambling. Whoever get it, that's who it belongs to. Y'all don't know these crackers, do you? Y'all think this whole thing about coat and shirt, huh? Way bigger than what they know. You don't know no better. See, I'm here to alert your conscience and to realize what kind of people y'all dealing with. This is not a new practice, what they do with you. This is an old practice. All right, listen.
They parted but cast lots for it, whose it shall be, that the scripture might be fulfilled, which saith, they parted my raiment among them.
See that? They parted my land among them. And what else happened?
And for my vesture did they cast lots.
And you know, Yahuwah had told you about that. He told you that they came down and they divided up my land. He said, you parted my, now he ain't just said that the scripture be fulfilled, that they parted my garment. Didn't he just say that? Yahuwah all three. I'm just proving out what I'm saying now. I didn't want all this, but since we here, people don't know these people. Y'all don't know these crackers, man. These folks low down. Let's listen what he told us. Yahuwah, 3 and 1. Let's see what he told you. Listen. Now, he just told the scripture going to be fulfilled. They parted my garment. Let's see what he said. Listen.
For behold,
what happened?
In those Yamim,
what happened?
And in that time,
yeah,
when I shall bring again the captivity of Yehuda and
see
Jerusalem.
That? I'm going to bring again the captivity. He done told you, those that don't waste you, I'm going to get them for they're going to be far from you. I'm going to bring again the captivity, which means I'm going to bring you back from captivity. You know when you were told this too? Who know when y'all were told it first? Who know when y'all were told this first? Yes, and y'all were taught it. Yes, Yahuwah, Yahushua. All right. Y'all don't remember when y'all were told? Who? Kashak, what? Mashah told you that. When y'all told it first? He said, I'm going to bring again the captivity. Y'all were taught this. That's funny. He said the book of Yahusha. Everything. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's Yahusha. It is Yahusha. He said Yasha. Now we're going to throw a stone at you. Y'all were told this in Bereshit. I declared the end at the beginning. He said, let all the water be gathered together in one place. He declared the end at the beginning. When he first told you about it, he caused the firmament to come up and it divided the water. That's why you knew about his coat. Because he told you before it was all one piece at one time. But then the land came up, these people came up from the land and divided the waters, which is the people. Then he came back and said, let all the water, the Ma'ins, be gathered together in one place. This is why you hear, I'm going to bring back the captivity. You should have known because I declared it at the beginning. I don't know what y'all been doing. I know I told y'all this. Everything you heard, it was a similitude to let you know what these dirty crackers going to do to us. These crackers dirty. What you think came and divided the land? They came up from the lands and divided us. He told the firmament to came, and it divided the waters. Before they came, it was all one ma'in. Then he called the firmament to come, and it divided it. Then he came back and said, let all the ma'in be gathered together in one place. But we didn't pay attention to that, did we? Listen.
I will also gather all nations.
Wow. Well.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So is it fair for me to say, let all the ma'in be gathered in one place? But I told you this at the beginning, by the sheet. Listen.
Into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Yasharal.
Listen what happened.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Wow, they scattered the ma'in. Listen.
And parted my land.
Whoa, hold on for a minute. That the scripture might be fulfilled. What did they part? What would the scripture say in the 19th chapter of Unction, Brandon? What did 1925?
24.
24. Tell me, what did the scripture say?
That the scripture might be fulfilled.
That the scripture might be fulfilled.
Which saith.
What did it say?
They parted my raiment among them, and for my vesture did they cast lots.
Wow. But Yahoo, let's see what Yahoo all is telling me here. What did Yahoo all tell me he gonna do?
And for my heritage, Yasharal, whom they have scattered among the nations.
I'm going to bring all the ma'im in one place for the fact they've scattered it. It makes sense. If it's scattered, guess what he do? I'm going to bring it together. That's what he told you. If you ain't gathering with me, guess what you do? You scatter it. I'm going to get you later. I'm going to get those that scatter. I'm going to get them because I came to put it back. I came to put all the ma'im back in one place. Listen.
And parted my land.
Wow. Why he ain't talking about his garment? Why he ain't talking about his shirt? Because when they parted his garment, it was similar to what they're going to do to you. They're going to part the people and part the land. That's all these crackers been doing, the dividends on us. That's why I get so angry with them. Because you worry about a damn shirt. He will let you know these people going to get your behind. They're going to divide you out and they're going to scatter. That's why we sit here and we scatter. That's amazing. When you think all that was going to happen? When y'all thought all that was going to happen? It was going to happen after we got through, put them up on the tube, building that tower. That's when they got dispersed. They left off after that, and people parted off. They knew exactly what they were doing. We missed it. And guess what now? Now we can't understand one another, can we? You know what, Chris? I don't understand niggas for some reason. I wonder why. They gave her this good bro, different colleges. It'd been of his pronounce or pronouns. Huh? It's potatoes or potatoes. Huh? They got us. They divide us and put us in region, they got you say in school districts. Niggas still don't know they divided. You in districts, nigga. They still ripping the garment up. No, stop it. Just stop it. Come on, finish this up so I can get finished. I'm boring y'all. Why don't y'all go find a good Christian church somewhere you can go to hell? I'll give y'all more information y'all gonna ever get in these lying churches. These camps don't make a fool. You don't even understand what they done told you. Let alone understand to overstand. Listen.
And they have cast lots for my people. And
Wow. You said for my coat?
For my people.
A mixed people. A mixed people. That's amazing. Because the coat had many colors that Yusuf had. He just told you they cast lot, but when you read in the 19th chapter, he just told they cast lot for his garment. That's amazing, huh? You see how lost you been? You've been playing around with shirts and coats. This was about people. But you just heard they cast lot for his coat. They cast lot to see who's going to get the largest supply of us. These crackers have been doing it for the long. That's how they keep redistricting. They show you local governments do the same thing big government did. That's how you keep redistricting. People, because they've been doing it so long, they confused. They don't know. They keep giving and taking away from them. He done told you he gonna make it. They gonna come. They confused. He told, I'm going to confound the wisdom of the wise. I'm going to bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. He says, where's your wise? Where's your scribe? Where are the disputers of this risk? So I made foolish of these stupid people. You still sitting here following. I'm in bad shape. Come on, tell them what happened, Brandon. They ain't going to believe it, though. They think I forgot my point, didn't they? Listen what happened. Come on, Brandon. You're Ukanon, chapter 19. What verse we at?
25.
25. Listen.
Now there stood by the cross of Yahusha, his mother.
Who?
His mother.
Who stood by there?
His mother.
And who else?
And his mother's sister.
Tell them what happened.
Mariam, the Nashim of Cleophas.
Yeah.
And Mariam Magdalene.
Yeah.
When Yahusha therefore saw his mother.
When he saw who?
His mother.
Who did he see?
His mother.
And what else?
And the taught one standing by.
And he saw the taught one standing by him. What happened?
He saith unto his mother.
What did he tell his mother?
Woman.
Do what?
Behold thy Ben.
How did she get him? I gave him to you. They want to know where I came from. He gave me to you. You too stupid to catch that, weren't you? Listen, what else happened?
Then saith he to the taught one.
What did he tell the taught one?
Behold thy mother.
And what happened from that
and
point?
From that hour.
What happened?
That taught one took her unto his own home.
I know how I'm connected. How did you get connected? They say, I want to know, who got me these? She was just left childless. She had other kids, but she looking at him. But he just show you how good. See, they don't know nothing about that, man. I get paid to do that. Come 25th. I don't want no discussion. Don't be studying around. Don't pat your pocket. I want my check. I told you how he got you. Just said, that's your son. That's your mother. From that hour, go be with her. Y'all all right? I don't know what we're going to do. We're in bad shape. That's how smooth. That's why I love working for him. It all makes sense. It all makes sense, didn't it? What was the purpose of saying? She was sitting here looking. She was finna be childless. Well, how did I get him? I just gave him to you. And that's your mother. From this hour, you can take her home with you. When they look and they come back, they're going to want to know when they come up. When they see all of us, they're going to know, who got me these? I was a little childless. But they got to remember concerning the promise. At that time, he done promised them something, and he able to fulfill it. Y'all got it? He able to fulfill it. All right, y'all do what y'all want to do. I love working with him, man. Greatest boss you're going to ever work for. You ain't going to get no better. Let's go back and look at something here. The reason why we went there, Beth, Dabari, Ha, Yamin. Chapter 8. I'm trying to get ready to let y'all go. I'm bored y'all enough tonight. What time is it? I'm bored with Chris. They ain't learning nothing. They know everything. Know everything, can't answer nothing. They think the whole story about a shirt and a coat. The whole thing is trying to tell you something. See, y'all got to remember something. Our book is cold. What I'm telling these people, they ain't got no business knowing. That's why they're finna go back black. People don't know this. They don't have no business knowing. They ain't supposed to know it. They're too stupid. They're so smart till they stupid. So smart, they stupid. They think about a coat. What do you care about a shirt and a coat? Well, it was cold for those that know the book. He knew. Why he gave him? Why you think he made them mixed multitude? Because he loved this son. That's why he gave him to people. The same way he gave Yahushua the coat. They just miss it. I love this way. It's beautiful. Look at something. I can see that the 36th chapter. Let me see. Hold on. See if it's 36:1 by the sheep. Might be 37. Let's see. (36:1) by the sheet. Listen.
Now these are the generations of Esau.
No, 37. So if I had all this wrote down, I wouldn't have to go with it like this. I told him, man, I ain't no sin to have it wrote down. I just can't. If I do it, all of a sudden I'm going to hell, though. He falls. Got a whole book right there. You reading this written down. Listen, I can't get all time. Listen.
And Jacob dwelt in the land wherein his Abba was a stranger, in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Yusuf, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his Aki, and the lad was with the ben of Bilhah, and with the ben of Zilpah, his Abba's Nashim, and Yusuf brought unto his Abba their evil report. Now Yasharal loved Yusuf more than all his children.
Why?
Because he was the ben of his old age, and he made him a coat of many
missed
colors.
That, didn't it? Y'all missed that, didn't it? He just told he was Benjamin. Listen what he did.
And when his Aki saw that their Abba loved him more than all his Aki,
What happened?
they hated him and could not speak Shalom unto him.
What happened?
And Yusuf dreamed a dream, and he told it his Aki, and they hated him yet the more. And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obeisance to my sheaf.
Which means all of them bowed down to mine. What happened?
And his Aki said to him, Shalt thou indeed reign over us, or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more for his dreams and for his dabarim.
What happened?
And he dreamed yet another dream, and told it his Aki, and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. And he told it to his Abba and to his Aki, and his Abba rebuked him, and said unto him, What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy Aki indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee, to the Aritz?
Listen.
And his Aki envied him, but his Abba observed the saying.
Come on.
And his Aki went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. And Yasharal said unto Yusuf, Do not thy Aki feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, Here I am. And he said to him, Go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy Aki, and well with the flocks, and bring me Dabari again. So he sent him out of the vale of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a certain Anus found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the Anus asked him, saying, What seekest thou? And he said, I seek my Aki. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks. Mm-hmm. And the Anus said, They are departed hence, for I heard them say, Let us go to Dothan. And Yusuf went after his Aki, and found them in Dothan. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him.
Y'all don't know this, do you? Y'all don't know what just happened. That's beautiful. That's beautiful what he read. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Y'all have no idea what he just told you, did you? Don't worry about it. Keep going.
And they said one to another, Behold, this dreamer cometh. Come now therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit. And we will say, Some evil beasts have devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams.
Yeah.
And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, Let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands, to deliver him to his Abba again.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, when Yusuf was come unto his Aki, that they stripped Yusuf out of his coat of many colors that was on him.
Wow. They took that coat from him. They took that coat. That's the same thing you watch with these people around here. It's interesting about this and what you're hearing, because it's in the book of Barashit, which means the beginning. And I actually told you some stuff that was happening at the end. I actually told you some stuff what happened at the end. They already knew before he got there. They already knew. Or do y'all? So I had to do all that because y'all ain't going to believe me if I'm tell you. I'm sure to you. If we get, believe me for my work's sake? Yeah, I had to prove it. The book said prove all things. 20. 20. Let's jump down. Let me say 7. Order y'all. Those watching in, you're going to call it Luke, Skywalker. I don't know. Uncle Luke, what you going to call it? Got people to go here, they went and met Luke. They ain't met Luke with no clothes on, though. I wasn't even told nobody out of female. I went and took no picture for Luke. So they got through. Luke said they got one cavity, and they ain't even open their mouth. That means you ain't got no guts. Don't even ask no question. Listen.
And they answered that they could not tell whence it was.
So he asked, they could not tell whence it was. Tell them what happened.
And Yahushua said unto them,
What did he say?
Neither tell I you by what authority I do these
So
things.
they couldn't answer his question. He wasn't going to answer their question. Listen.
Then began he to speak to the people this mashali.
He started to speak this byword, adage. What was it?
A certain Anus planted a vineyard,
Wow, a certain Anus planted a vineyard.
and led it forth to husbandmen,
And he lent it forth to some husbandmen. What happened?
and went into a far country for a long time.
And he went into a far country for what?
For a long time.
For a long time.
And at the season he sent a servant to the husbandman,
Listen, at a certain time, he sent a servant to the husband, which were the farmers. What happened?
that they should give him of the fruit of the vineyard.
That they should give him of the fruit of the vineyard.
But the
Listen,
husbandman beat him and
What?
sent him away empty.
the husband beat him and sent him away empty. What happened?
And again he sent another servant,
And again, he sent another servant.
and they beat him also,
And they beat him too.
and
Come on.
entreated him shamefully,
And they treated him shamefully
and sent him away empty.
and sent him away empty.
And again he sent a third,
And again, he sent a third.
and they wounded him also, and cast him out.
Listen.
Then said the ruler of the vineyard,
Listen what happened to the ruler. Listen what the ruler of the vineyard had the nerve to say. Listen.
What shall I do?
What I'm going to do?
I will send my beloved men.
Wow. And you know, Yahushua was a son of his days, whom he loved, and he just happened to send him to his Aki. Listen.
It may be they will reverence him when they see him.
It might be. They might reverence him when they see him. Listen what happened.
But when the husbandmen saw him,
Especially when they knew he had already told him he's going to rule over them. It might be that they will reverence him. Especially him being sent from the Father. They should reverence him. Give him that respect. But what happened?
they reasoned among themselves,
But wow, they seen Yahushua coming to fall. What happened?
saying,
What did they say?
This is the heir.
Wow. This is who's going to be over us. Listen.
Come, let us kill him, that the inheritance may be ours.
Wow. Listen.
So they cast him out of the vineyard
Yeah.
and killed him. What therefore shall the ruler of the vineyard do unto them?
Listen what he's going to do.
He shall come and destroy these husbandmen,
Yeah.
and shall give the vineyard to others.
Yeah.
And when they heard it, they said, Elohim forbid. And he beheld them and said, What is this then that is written? The stone which the builders rejected,
Pay attention. The stone that the builders rejected.
the same has become the head of the corner.
Listen.
Whosoever shall fall upon that stone
Should do what?
shall be broken.
What else happened?
But on whomsoever it shall fall,
Tell them what's going to happen.
it will grind him to powder.
Ground to powder. Listen what happened.
And the Rosh Kahan and the scribes,
Pay
the same
attention.
hour,
The head people, the captain rulers, at the same hour, guess what they did?
sought
Tell
to
'em.
lay hands on him.
They sought to lay hands on him. Listen why.
And they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this marshally against them.
Same thing Yahushua brother did. We started telling him about them sheaves. They knew he was talking about them. That's why he said they seen him coming to fall. They already seen a man coming. See, your law ain't nothing new to the people that set him up to kill him. They saw him coming. They already seen him coming. So when he gave them that speech, they knew he just said he was talking about us. Do what I get paid to do. What they pay you to do. That's why I told you it's a beautiful story. All you had to do is just listen. That's why he told you they could see him coming. You didn't know. They already seen him coming. And them seeing him coming, they knew what they had to do. He told you, I've been sending you messengers, and you people hadn't done nothing I told you yet. But at last, I'm going to send you my own beloved son. Surely you'll reverence him. That's why he sent him, because he was a similitude. Go see your brothers down in Shechem. They keep sheep. and see what's become of them. And when he came down, they already knew when Yahushua came speaking, they knew who he was. And they knew, we got to get rid of this guy. They looked at when he was speaking, he was talking about them. They envied him, just like Yahushua's brother envied him. When he kept talking and showing, and they were looking at how much he had. And all people do when you got and they ain't got it, look to take from you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's finish up. Let's look at that. That's just off the wall talking. We had read somebody said, by the grace of Yahuwah, let's just put that together right quick for him. Come on. I told you, people don't pay attention to what he said. You have to be able to decipher what he told you. So I told you best, discern. Who are these? You can't recognize, you can't discern. Your heart just covered us. You're lying, you're hateful, you're deceitful, you're wretched, you're treacherous, you're conniving, you're just rotten. I love you anyway. That's why I take the time I do what I do. Because I love you. Who else going to do that? Nobody but Yahuwah. Let's look at something right quick. This Beth Dabari Hayamim 8. Let's just go back and look at something right quick. Did y'all learn anything, though? Good, good. That, we'll just 8 and 1 right quick. Listen.
And it came to pass at the end of 20 years, wherein Shalom had built the house of Yahuwah and his own house, that the cities which Huram had restored to Shalom, Shalom built them and caused the children of Yasharal to dwell there. And Shalom went to Hamath Zobah and prevailed against it, and he built Tadmor in the wilderness and all the store cities which he built in Hamath. Also he built Beth Horon the upper and Beth Horon the nether, fenced cities with walls, gates, and bars.
That's good. That's good. Tadmor. What he reestablished. It's beautiful. The place where they actually attacked today, earlier today, Islamic State, Tadmor, they call Palmyra. The thing you want to know about it, the place where they destroyed was all Greek work. It was all Greek. What they destroyed today, what they blew up, well, they damaged the structure. It was Greek. It was actually a theater. It was a theater. Y'all all right? It was a theater. It's good. It's good. My Greek speakers, tell me who this is. Dionysus. Good. How many of y'all not familiar with Dionysus? Good, good, good. That's beautiful. Because this would be a god, a Greek god. Actually, you ain't going to believe it. He's actually half. His father Zeus. You're familiar with this man. He's the king of gods. He's the king of their gods. He just happened to have a mother, Simeon, who was supposed to be human. And his father happened to be a god. I heard that story somewhere before. About a woman getting pregnant by a god. I'm trying to think, where have I heard that story from? Thinking you know about Dionysus. This is the man y'all follow for your theater. Your plays that y'all like to go see your plays. This is where you get it from, Dionysus. Couple of things you're going to look at with these people. Tragedy. comedy, and satire. All their plays is going to come with tragedy, comedy, satire. We just want to look at this kind of stuff right here. So this is where you're going to start finding your horses, a man with horse ears and a horse tail, goat ears and goat tail. That's amazing you get these. What they call these little center, avatar, what they call it? This is the Greeks give you. They got shows and give you this stuff. All their plays come out to 1 or 2 plays because they give honor to the god Dionysus, who couldn't make it to be in the pantheon. He couldn't make it in there. Because they say his mother, not being a god, he couldn't be in there. Pantheon is all gods. They say he couldn't make it because his mother was human and his father was a god. You know the whole thing about this? This is mythology. Myth. Lies. Lies. And they got time to make up this kind of stuff. Zeus was actually going to kill him. He was going to eat him and his kids. Zeus ate the rest of his kids. This is all they got time to do, these wretched bastards. This is all, who got time to make up stuff like this? Nothing but tired crackers. Your whole theater come 2 people you follow and another one you follow. Apollo. He's your god of your music. He's supposed to be your god of your music. And when you find Dionysus, a couple things you're going to find here. Drunkenness. Drunkenness. Your whole lewdness. What's this stuff called? Burlesque. That's where you get your strip tease from. Your burlesque is going to refer to when they put the, kind of when you do comedy and you kind of over-exaggerate it. All this comes from the Greeks, which all going to lead to your drunkenness and it's going to lead to your strip tease. That's why they have all this stuff. Y'all heard these shows they come out of England, they call them variety shows. Haven't heard that sorry. You get it from him, you get it from him. Everything you got come from the Greek. I love y'all go see your play, go to Tyler Perry stuff, let them go do all the stuff they give you because you're such a damn idiot, you still sit up on the same gods. They're also going to tie you into ballet too with Apollo. They say homage and dance to their gods. He's the god, the so-called god of dancing, music, all this junk you got, they tying you right here. This is a butt-naked freak right here. No clothes, straight drunk. He's the god of wine, too. This they foolishness. Pull it pitch up, butt naked, little penis in there. This is stuff they told you this art, though. This whole art culture come from Greeks. Y'all know the arms cut off. Woman vagina down here, no hair. She said, huh. Man, no arm, penis, he like that red penis. They freaks. And y'all study go they play, study be playing with these folks. He done told you these sinners entice you to send down nine. All this stuff they people put, they make a fool out of you every time. I love to play. They're gonna be, how many of y'all love plays, like plays at one time? Ballet, all these straight, these little shows. Whole time you didn't even know what you be doing. All that come from the Greeks. 700 BC, they put this stuff on scene for you. The Greeks, all of your plays today are all homage to them. Them and more did a movie called Striptease. They've been playing you the whole time you watch these movies. They've been playing you the whole time. You didn't know the whole time Apollo and Dionysus have been playing you the whole time. These are gods. Even they come, they got you the whole time. They got you the whole time. And we just been sitting here so stupid, so on alert the whole time the man done told us about these people. What you think going to happen when you came in and you made homage with these people? This is why he kept telling you about not giving your sons and your daughters to these people. He said, you're going to go a-whoring, and you just happen to get your old lady. She want to go see a play. It's the play I want to go see. I know. They give you Woman of Doubt or Loose too. They all give you these plays because they done drove you into the theater. They go outside. Now you got to ask yourself, what made the Islamic State go blow up a Greek theater? Why would they go blow up a theater? Because they got a lot more sense than we got. These people they call Islamic State, amazing, got more sense than us. Because the Greeks actually came into Tadmor, changed the Palmyra, and they put those theaters in there. That's how they tear them down. Everywhere they put it at notice is where you at. You were there. It made sense to build it and put it there. You were there. They're going to bring you in, you're going to sit, and you're going to eat in these theaters. These theaters have you with food, sit them and eat. Now you eating, my God. We're going to go to the theater and eat something. I just got you to sit here and sacrifice and eat to my God. That's why I like y'all going to sleep in here. You can't go to hell from that, can you? He told you lest one come and had you to sit down and eat and they sacrifice to their God. They could have, what I'm going to do in a Greek theater, I believe in these God. What kind of food I'm going to cook? It just happened to be the Dionysus, and they're going to be the, whatever name, damn Nazi, and damn Apollo. They just happened to have a space shuttle went out the Apollo. What made them name a ship that they were going to send into space? Apollo. Apollo 1, Apollo, because these people believe in Zeus. They believe in these God who was of a Titans. Their whole story is so wrecked up, it don't make no sense. The whole story is just a damn mess. Just a mess. And the whole time we've been saying, this is why I get so angry with y'all when y'all be sleeping, be dozing out. What you gonna do with this? This ain't, who will see the harm in somebody saying, wanna go see their play? Why don't you see something wrong with that? How about we just go see a play? Okay. Because they're going to give you some music in the play. Apollos and Dionysus. Every time. Even their art and their music. All this stuff. Their sculptures. All this stuff ties right back into their God. And you just want to just go look. I like to be cultured. Yahuwah would like you to be covered with maggots. Y'all see how dangerous it is now? We can't go this stuff. Can't play with this stuff. Got to start watching everything. Now you got to see why we got to start watching everything. Because these people got a whole nother agenda working on. We knew that. I didn't know nothing about no ballet dancing. There's no homage to these people. I just happened to look this. I said, let me just look at something and check this stuff out. And amazing the day when it came on, they said, I haven't been watching, and Palmyra got hit. And they said, a Greek theater. I said, wow, I had already looked into that. Nobody would think, well, who cares about a theater? They knew why. Because it had sculpture carvings of them gods on top of it. See, you don't see the top. You just walk your black behind in the door. These crackers got a whole nother symbolism on top of everything they got. Okay. The founding fathers, Lion Fathers, Washington, and Benjamin Franklin, and a whole lot of other ones. These people were all Freemasons. That's why they put all them similitudes on their money with the pyramids and they've always been giving homage back to Greece, back to Mizraim. That's why he could cut a deal and go to Morocco and cut a deal and come out with the fierce hand. These folks are wicked. Every one of these people are wicked. They're wicked. You got to watch the people. They showed Trump march in. If you could just watch the hall, just the long hallway he got to walk, because it's all a ritual. The whole walk is a ritual. The guards and the people that's in front of you, who brings you in and leads you out, it's all a ritual. We too stupid to see it. These folks do a ritual right in your face. You miss it. They're the devil. It don't make sense to show the man walking. I'm looking at it. Then you look at the top, they give you an area of all them buildings. Every one of those buildings that they build are in homage to Greece. Washington ain't nothing but Greece. Modern day Greece sitting right there in your face. All they statue involved. Down now you're seeing little kid, this big, on there behind, he butt naked, sitting little peanut, he just sitting. Him and his drunken, That's how they do. And a little kid just laying on his leg. And then you just find out Hillary Clinton, all the other these rulers, Obama, all them eating, having sex with kids, because they in the city of Greece. They put modern day Greece right there with the Pentagon, with the soul to help capture and get these kids. All these people, the damn devil. Okay. That's amazing. The same practice that go on now. What's going to happen if you're going to build Greece right there? They got niggas all in the building protecting Greece. We so backwards, man. Don't make no sense. I like when y'all go to sleep. Ain't nothing you could possibly learn. You know everything. How am I going to teach y'all something? How many of y'all got degrees in? How am I going to teach you something with them degrees? You too smart. You know everything. And the whole time you realize these people play with us way much. It's somewhere playing with these people. Who would think you go to school? Schools, they start you in school with plays and skits. You don't know the whole time. They'll tell you, we're doing it in the where? Theater. They get you, I say auditorium, they call it theater. It's theater. They use those words because they code word let you know. Dionysus. And we just sitting around unsuspecting, unbeknown, and the whole time, though, you sitting and told you, there's these folks get you in and you wind up in sin, and you're going to be eating at their gods. How you think they tricked the children of Yasharal to sit down and eat with them? They tricked us. So like, where you who are? I said, I thirst. What they going to give him? What some Greeks going to give me? I said, I thirst, tell them. So I'm going to go ahead and buy something from their store, and they're going to give me exactly what I asked for. Why you think he showed me that? I'm going to go in the store and ask the Greek, I'm thirsty, can I get some water? Oh, yeah, I get it for you. What did he put in that water? Poison. Wow. He went out for some food. Just so happened he said they gave me poison for my food. Who would do that? Some damn Greeks. I'm so glad y'all trust these people. That's amazing. They did it to him, but you know, they wouldn't do it to you, Leon. He's saying, you do know if they hate me, they're going to hate you. He said that the servant, you can't be above your ruler. So how in the world are they going to poison Yahusha, and you're a servant of him, right? You believe in. They wouldn't poison Leon, though. Whole lot of stuff making sense, ain't it? See, we missed it. We missed it the whole time he was trying to show us. He said, I thirst. He said, he gave me poison for my food. They knew he wasn't supposed to drink wine, and they gave it to him anyway. Let me see. What you like a Jew? Y'all can't eat pork. I'm fix you something to eat. He hungry. You can't eat pork though, right? It's good. Exactly. Because me and him understand. I know about your religion. He don't eat pork. I'm going to go fix your food. I'm Greek. What are we going to do with him? What did he tell us? What did he tell us they did to him? They gave me poison. What did they give you, Belinda? What did they give you, Chanel? Oh, they gave me the right stuff. Damn, they gave me poison. How they gave them the right stuff? Don't make sense, does it? What is that? Tahalim? Is that 68? 68, 19? Let me see that what I want. I'm trying to let y'all go. Y'all ain't learning nothing anyway. Don't worry about me. I gotta stop all that lying. The crackers don't do stuff like that. I can get that tax money and go to hell with it. Don't do what they need. I've been told we need to get our own stuff. I've been told y'all, man, it getting to a point, man, we ain't gonna be even these people. And I'm sorry. I just lied then. We ain't never been eating for these people. And just he turned on to realize, well, you look at it, I know he got to be looking saying, damn, how y'all, so they feeding y'all right, but they poison me. Man, damn, why they just couldn't give him a little drink of water? You already kid they looked at. It's always too defiled. They told you that in Golden Child. When the kid was hungry, what they give him? But could you see the blood? When was he going to get the blood? That little boy did his finger, flipped that junk right over. And when they flipped over, you seen that blood. He knew. The little boy knew. How they gonna hold me in this cage? So, how they gonna keep me here? And all of a sudden they finna give me some oatmeal. But I'm just caged up and I've been captured. But the food gonna be right. He did his finger. Y'all remember? He did it. Flipped that junk over. And he did that spoon down like that, and that blood, he flipped that junk right over. Because it don't make sense. You kidnapped me. You trying to get something from me, and you going to feed me, though. You been kidnapped. It don't make sense. Now, a lot of stuff coming. The man tried to tell us. All they said, I'm thirsty. What would it take to just run and get him some water right quick? That's not in them cracker systems. These are their children. Ain't nothing changed with them. Because you damn, why I'm going to give you water? Hell, I'm going to give you poison. I'm trying to kill you. You do know this, right? Y'all stop it. Tyler 6 to 8, 19. Y'all niggas watching me, y'all need to wake up. These folks should have been cutting me check. Say, man, what we need to do to build this thing up? I've been told you we need to arm yourself. You need a gun. We need our own nation. We need our own government. That makes no sense. You captured. Why he gonna give me the right stuff? They done told me he's taking rat meat. We know about rat meat being fake beef. Rat meat supposed to be something where you can't make it like chicken. Cat supposed to be like chicken. Never heard of nobody making no rat for no lamb meat. Who eating all this lamb meat? When I was in the street of center, I ain't even thinking about no lamb meat. I thought it tasted gamey, kind of funny. I went with chicken. I wanted pork ribs. I ain't never had no desire. I don't know about y'all. I didn't have no desire to just go buy no lamb. I just thought it was a waste of money. That was something them people ate. I ate chicken. I ate beef. I ate ribs. All of a sudden now we coming back saying let's eat this and eat goat. All of a sudden now you start finding out this is stuff they start playing with. They making meat that's like it. They making stuff look like it. And what else they been playing with? Our Keith Leroy priest, he told me that some long time ago we first started talking. But for me, I started looking at some stuff can be extreme. Some stuff can be extreme. Who would go through or go to that extreme to do all of that to kill somebody? Yeah, there's some stuff out here. Everything these people got, they have been poisonous with. You can't believe their labels. Their history books all true. The very book we read for our faith is wrong. Why in the hell would he write a correct label? That's what I'm talking about. This is supposed to be the infallible word of God. From his lips to the, let's say what they say, prophet is on page. They said, don't add, don't take away, add, you're going to get it. Take away, you're going to be taken out. That didn't scare that cracker, huh? It didn't scare, but it didn't scare him. What'll make him scared to read? He'll tell me the truth on the label. Going to hell, getting stricken, getting every disease written in the book ain't scare him now. But all of a sudden, if he don't tell the truth on them ingredients, the FCC, FDA, and them fine him. And shut him down, Megan, if he don't tell the truth in that label. Well, nobody bothered him by lying. What y'all do with your tax money? Do what you've been doing. Go to hell with it. I've been begging y'all for the longest. We need our own. These people watch me. I'm telling you, when I black out at time, y'all gonna see the hard way. Y'all are gonna be done. I got plans on. We gotta build a nation. We can't trust it. If they did this to him, this is my testimony. I love him. I follow him. I believe him. They wouldn't poison me. What is that, 6 to 8, 19? 6 to 9, 19? Back it up to about 16. 6 to 9. Listen.
Hear me, O Yahuwah, for thy
Yeah.
loving kindness is Taub. Turn
Yeah.
unto me according to the multitude of thy tender mercies,
Listen.
and hide not thy face from thy servant. For I am in trouble, hear me speedily.
Listen to that. He said, don't hide your face from me. I'm in trouble. I don't give me Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. He said, well, I want 10, 20. Matayahu. 10, 22 be fine. Listen.
And ye shall be hated.
No, let him finish. Just hold that for me. Go ahead.
Draw nigh unto my soul.
This is a draw nigh unto my soul.
And redeem it.
And redeem it.
Deliver me because of mine enemies.
You hear that? Deliver me because of my enemy. What up, Brandon?
Thou hast known my reproach.
So you know my disgrace. What else?
And my shame and my dishonor. Mine adversaries are all before thee.
You hear that? He said, you can see them. They're right here. That's why he came down, so he could see them. He said, they're right here in front of you. Listen.
Reproach hath broken my heart.
Man, I'm so heartbroken, man, the way these folk that treated me. Come on.
And I am full of heaviness, and I looked for some to take pity.
And what happened?
But there was none.
And guess what I do? I'm going to go to these crackers, Ryan. I'm going to ask these crackers to have mercy on me. The man just said he looked for somebody to have pity on him. I'm brokenhearted. I'm in trouble. All my enemies is right here before me. I just look for somebody to have pity on me then. I couldn't find none. How the hell y'all got all these people care about you though? I'm confused. He said none of them crackers cared nothing about me there. He said them crackers care about you like that? Damn. How that work? They're hyping. He said, man, I'm with you. I'm the same thing. Nobody had no compassion on me, but all of a sudden they had compassion on you. I'm confused. You know they said, they don't like pastor. He like me because you a retard. This don't make sense. I'm going to just prove it to you. Listen now.
And for comforters, but I found none.
Nobody ain't come comfort him. But they come and they comfort you, though. Because he just told me, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall. Because you ain't getting it now. But all of a sudden, folk come comfort you, though, huh? I'm confused. Listen what happened.
They gave me also gall for my meat.
What did they give you now?
Gall for my meat.
And what else they give you?
And in my thirst, they gave me vinegar to drink.
Man, so they gave me poison for my food, and they gave me sour wine to drink. I go to the store, look at him. Purified, extra clean, uncontaminated water. Ain't nowhere in the hell none could be in it. Safe to drink for Jews. Oh, okay. Damn. Poison. He got the same one. This is a six-pack. He got one. Leon drank him. Mine fine. I got a white Leon. Because I know they gave me. When I sat down and ate, they put poison in my food. And they gave me sour wine to drink. I said, how you? Mine's straight. That man got a white Leon. They're hypothetical. No, you know the folk, they be, you heard pastor. These niggas hear what they want to hear now. You just, you know what I'm saying? People hear what they want to hear. Did this make sense to y'all now that we talking? They did this to the man. Oh, you sound love. Can somebody please help me? Can somebody please? Nobody don't help it. Please, can I get some help? Please help. I need help. Nobody. You say you need help. What you need? This don't make. I'm looking now. Because they nobody come to help. How the sudden everybody run over here? He said, we down, we together, same thing. Believe the same thing. Can't be. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Let's see what he talked about the Matayahu. 10, 20. I'm going to help y'all out tonight. Y'all think I be stupid here. But I assure you, I'm not the stupidest person in the room. I'm really not. I just want y'all to see. The book right. I've been telling y'all, but y'all been playing around, trying to do other stuff. That's why you ain't got no gun. That's why you behind. That's why you can't catch up. What you think Yahuwah going to do? I done told you to do something you ain't obeyed. What you think he going to do? He ain't going to never catch up. He ain't going to never get here. Ain't nothing you do going to work. It ain't going to never work. I've been trying to get y'all to build up for yourselves. You got family. You got people coming. If we don't build it and put it up, it ain't going to happen. I'm not going to ask these crackers for a dime. These crackers don't owe me nothing. What I want, I'm going to do like Shamshun. I'll damn take it. When it came time to pay his debt, who he called? Where he went to a payday loan? Thinking he pouring some honey, some maple. I'm going to go out on the street and get it. He looked at somebody on the street got it, and I'm going to get it. You might call him a wrong criminal, a burglar, whatever you got. But the book said he was a Shafatim. Isn't that right?
I'm not.
And I say he's a dark judge.
I'm not.
He was a dark. Hey, they tricked and they beat him. He took from them. It makes sense when we come back to take from these people. Who tricked us and beat us? It makes sense to take from them. It makes sense to take from them all day long and twice on Sunday. They done tricked me. They come at me and start trying to quote some Arbery. I said, you couldn't have got that stuff you plowed with my helper. That's right. Now I got to get you. I like Della Reach. Now I got to cut you. I got to cut you now. Yeah, they done saw me. You know, they done accused me of steady making. Now I got to cut you. Come on outside quick. Ain't that right? I'm going to teach you. Come on outside. Y'all all right? I like that preacher that time that woman ran up and started. He hauled up and he'll be like, y'all, let her go. Come on. It don't make no difference. Let her go. She ain't want to fight no more. She thought she going to get a quick snap. They told her, you. She ain't want none. He said, let her go. Come on. No time for that stuff. I ain't going to tell no woman hit me. Come on, hit me. I ain't taking no hit from no woman. I don't believe in it. I ain't taking no hit from no woman or no man. So please don't get one of y'all saying, I'm going to slap him. I'm telling you, it's going to be bad for you. Because you done turned your man up and I got to cut it off for you. I don't believe in that stuff. Talking about, man, I don't want to hit no woman. Not me. I don't feel nothing. You don't cross that threshold, that's on you. I ain't talking about, man, I said, no, you need this one. And you asked for this one. I'm telling you, this war. All fella, you a soldier out there, you see a woman go, you go to man, I can't shoot him, blow that health away. I'll blow away while she's stooting and poo. That make me no different. Be breastfeeding, poof. All right. All right. The older one, man, kill them all. He told them, all right, let me stop. Let me stop. Y'all see, I'm wrong. He told me, listen, 20, hold on for a minute, 20. Olive, Shumwal, 20 and 1. So I'm trying to let y'all go. Because, see, I look like I'm wrong. I just want to see what the man done said now. All I want to do is look at what the man done said. Olaf. Then we finish up with that Matayahu. $20 and 1. Listen.
And ye shall be hated of all Anus.
Hold on for a minute. I got to go. I got to kill me a nigga, boy. Damn! Well, I'm going to have to go to jail. I ain't want to go. Come on, Adversary, I'll kill you now. What is the problem, baby? Boy, work with me. You good? Start chewing that joker beard off his face. Come on, man. Get it together. Listen to the book.
You want Shamuel?
What makes you think I want Shumal? I'm scared. What? Brandon, what's going on, Brandon? Brandon, why don't we have any problem, baby? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Allah. Shumal. 20 and 1. What make you think I want this? Because I just wrote it and I called it twice?
I'm not. And Dawood fled from Neoth and Ramah.
I'm in Bethel. I gotta go. There, here I come. I don't even want no bun. What is wrong? Y'all know that slip, right? Why me? Man, this should help. All them niggas with somebody have compared. Why I can't find nobody? What's going on, baby? Boy, come on. Allah. Listen.
And Dawood fled from
15 and 1. Allah. Somebody not. I meant the one beside 20. You want me to preach and call it right too? Let's try this again from the top. Aleph, Shumuel, 15 and 1. The one that's 5 over from 20. If you didn't hear it the first time, this time I hope you heard it. Listen.
Shamuel also said unto Shaul, Yahuwah sent me to anoint thee.
Shamuel. Who you said, Shahu?
Shumuel also said unto Shaul, Yahuwah sent me to anoint thee to be Malak over his people, over Yasharal. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice.
They all mean Matayahu 10 and 22. Listen.
Unto the voice of the Dabarim of Yahuwah.
Yes.
Thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to
That's what I'm
Yasharal.
talking about. It's I remember. I remember. And you know what Shaul said Cuff told me he want to do? Stir up. What was it again? About what? How to remember. He saw I'm trying to do it. See, y'all don't realize I try to answer it. It's supposed to, if I'm going to remember, how am I going to forget this? He said I'm going to stir up your pure mind by way of remember, that you might be mindful, that you don't forget the thing that was spoken before under the bar or of us. Okay, listen.
How he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Mizraim.
Listen.
Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have.
What that mean? Utterly? Completely. Utterly would be completely. Completely. Everything they got. Like what?
And spare them not.
You said let who?
And spare them not.
You ain't gonna believe what he told you. Who's cry? Spare? Don't spare nobody. He done told that as the Abba taught him. That's what I do. He told him, spare not. When he come back here, he ain't sparing nobody. Listen.
But slay both Anus and Nashim.
Woo. You know what kind of man kill a woman? A punk. That's all. Think about it. What kind of man just kill a woman? Hit a woman. What kind of man do that stuff for a punk? Society done told you that lie, huh? What kind of woman try to be a man? A bull dagger. Stay humble. And my father, don't get the big head. Now, I'm just telling what the man said. What we going to say? He a punk? He said, I remember. Y'all don't remember what these people did, though? He wasn't even there. Yahuwah said, I remember how that man laid wait for you when you came out of Mizraim. Now go. What you want me to do?
And smite Amalek.
And who else?
Utterly destroy all that they have and spare them not.
Some of them cute.
But slay both Anus and Nashim.
What else?
Infant and suckling, ox and sheep.
You know what's amazing about this, though? These crackers did this to you, though. All of a sudden, you come back and you span all these people. That man told him, now go. Kill every last one of them bastards. Destroy everything they got. Kill all their crops, burn their crops down, kill all their damn animals, kill their kids, kill their wives, and kill their husbands. You know how they look in the news, though? Come on, how it look. But what we're going to say about that's any Christian church. Read that. Said, was he wrong? I want to know, was he wrong? Was he a sinner? Ask him. Said, was he a sinner? That's all I need to ask. Any of these crackers, tell me, was he a sinner? Had he obeyed this? I'm going to tell you when he was a sinner, when he didn't do it. Now I'm going to tell y'all where your sin at. Your sin is when you ain't done what he told you to do. That's tight. None of these crackers, because they know they're going to mess up. Say, all I want to know, tell me when did he sin? When he didn't obey. Now guess when you sinning? When you have not obeyed. That's what Yeshayahu said. They have not all obeyed. Listen.
Camel and ass.
I kill their asses. He said, kill their asses. Listen.
And Shaul gathered the people together and numbered them in Telaim 200,000 footmen 110,000 Anus of Yehuda.
Come on.
And Shaul came to a city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley. And Shaul said unto the Kenites, Go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them.
That's all we could tell them. Listen.
For ye shewed kindness to all the children of Yasharal when they came up out of Egypt.
Come on.
So
Out of Mizraim.
Amat. So the Kenites departed.
I'm reading for him. I'm reading for you now, huh? Why don't you just give me the, come on, let me read, and you come up here. What is this we doing? This is a strange relationship. Come on.
So the Kenites departed from among the Amalekites, and Shaul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur.
Where he got them from?
From Havilah until thou comest to Shur.
Because you know what's in there? Gold up in them hills. Kill them. That's our goal. Listen.
That is over against Mizraim. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword.
Come on.
But Shaul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep and of the oxen and of the fatlings and the lambs and all that was taub, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refuse, that they destroyed utterly.
That's easy. Something that don't look good, nasty anyway. But it takes something to kill and destroy something that look good, though. Something you like. That's why the book told you to love not the neither, because all that's in it, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, that stuff not of Abba, it's sort of risk. That's why he told him to kill it. See, y'all get confused with the pretty faces and bodies and nice attitude and the hay and neighbors and all this other foolishness. That's your judgment. He said, kill them all. Only thing we show kindness to is people that show kindness. That's why the people benefit to help us. Anybody that want me, you don't help me, everything gonna fall for you. It gotta come against you. It gotta come against them helping. Not just every one of the people, all of you gotta help. It's gonna come back. Because they come time to slay you. If I don't remember you doing nothing for us, you in trouble. Like he told her, you get from among them. Because you showed kindness when we came out. But everybody else who among them, I ain't trying to pick you out. All y'all look the same. Do like a man said, put them in a bag, turn upside down. I don't give a damn who hit the ground first. I get all on that, shake that bag up like this, like turn upside down. I don't care who hit the ground first. Slam. First thing come out the bag, start killing. Huh? Okay. Y'all don't think like that. They're murderers, huh? That's wrong, wicked. That's the problem. Because you judge after the appearance of the eye. He done told you how to judge. You didn't catch that either, did it? He told you that. He said, but you judge after the appearance of the eye. He told you don't do that. He was trying to tell you, you like Shaul. You go on what you like, what look good to you. But you forget the things you like and who you hook with, they are this a risk. And they're going to pass away and everything with it. All right, told them to kill them. They babies and everything else going with them. Kill their babies. Kill their kids. Burn down their damn houses. Burn their fields down. That's what he told her. People don't want to hear it like that. Wow. People say, King Soil, please get out the way and get to goss. And what's it doing? Say it foil. I talk like that, medieval. Only crackers will come up with something medieval. So what was the beginning of your evil and when is the end of your evil? Hell, you can't get a mid unless you got a beginning. I don't got mid where you ain't started. See, they had to make a fool out of them. Medieval. What was the start of the evil? Ever since we got in contact with them. Get what you not? When they gonna ever get to end evil? Tell these crackers I'm sick of medieval. When is end evil coming? When we end it. We the people gotta end evil. These cracker brainwash y'all. Go on, listen, they rule, they regulation, all of them hypocrites. Everyone they lead, all of them hypocrites. Every one of them hypocrites. And you gonna let these people judge us? They ain't even fitting. They ain't got nobody qualified to judge me. We don't sit here and let these people set standing for us and gold for us. They've been lined up, pardoning us. He done showed us all through the book. What they did to him, they've been doing to us. Hey, what you think they were doing? They were giving us government welfare check. How many of y'all remember them blocks of cheese they give us years ago? Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all remember, was it good? What, I'm trying, wasn't it good? Where is it at now all of a sudden? How did cheese disappear? Rudy said he said. Rudy got a demerit. Give Rudy a demerit. Ain't nobody here seen that cheese but Rudy. Who I done seen that cheese? That exact same cheese ain't been. Rudy, you got 2 demerit unless somebody, I'm looking for a competitor. Does anybody know where that cheese at? That cheese gone. That cheese was so, you listen, ain't no grilled cheese, fried bologna salad been made better since that cheese left. No, sir. That big block cheese, stop your butthole up. Kept tissue way down. Man, that was diarrhea stopping cheese. We ain't never had no cheese been bad. All of a sudden, where that cheese at? It's just, nobody seen the cheese. Where the cheese at? Cheese was good, wasn't it? It didn't leave because it tasted the cheese was good. Man, you can have a project party with that cheese. He gave it to us. White folk didn't have that cheese. Go find these cracker money answers. See, you remember that cheese they used to get that cheese? No. They never gave it to them. They gave it to us. They did the same thing he did. They told you. He said they gave me poison for my food. Everything these people have ever gave us had been poison. You just had known it. Yahuwah just been keeping it. He done told you that if you should drink any deadly thing, what happened? He told you because he knew. They were going to be giving it to her. Yahuwah drank it. He told her because he already knew. Who you think he was? Who's he talking to? Because he knew dealing with these bastards were going to be death for us. He knew it was death. And if they should eat any deadly thing, because these bastards been giving us medication, they've been giving us food, we've been in these restaurants, we hadn't even been conscious how damn these people are. These folks walking, some of them servers, they hate niggas. They go right in their back, them bastards, they never wash their hands, they been wiping that table, they going there eating out your damn plate, playing in their mouth, you don't never see them go to one wash their hands, never. Server go to 10 tables, rack and plate, come right back and give you your stuff. Straight to the back and get you can't wash your hand that many times. You gotta work. That was your happy ass though. I'll drop a whole ass in your mouth. These people been poisoning us. Ain't no way in the world. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad for the fact that we have been so churched, and yet, looking, he told us, if they've done this to him, what have they done to us? It's clear to see you different. Let me ask something. What's your religion? Oh, just interesting. I know what to do for you. Yeah, I'm not like them other ones. Very interesting. Very interesting. You're not. When them other white Jews complain about being fed rat meat? When they ever complain about their chickens? They don't even get the same food we get. They don't let these people handle their food. You know what's amazing with them, though, Megan? They make somebody sit there and watch their food get killed. They got a Kroger's right over here in Briarcliff, North Drew Hill. Their meat has to be separate from the meat everybody else get. They have to have somebody on Shabbat when they don't work. That light is off. Everything is shut down their side. Their meat has to be washed. Now, why they got to have somebody watch their meat? Don't the FDA control all this anyway? They wouldn't even let the blade that cut your meat cut their meat. They have to have their own people that wrap their meat. Their meat come in differently. Their meat is all controlled. It's eating their vegetables. Everything they got, they put kosher, which is not biblical, but they put it on as a sign letting their people know this is safe for us. That other stuff is to kill the rest of these people. We ain't even think nothing about it. What's your symbol on your food? Is that wick? That's it. He right, wick. The K-E-D, the only thing missing. Kid. Wicked. You ain't paid attention to that, have you? You ain't asked yourself, how do these people get away with? They have separate meat cutters, separate machines. Their food is separated. In the same refrigerator, they said, nope, it's got to be a divide. That meat had, what's wrong with this meat? What did this chicken do that that chicken didn't do? But why? Because they know there's other food to say, and we've been too stupid to pay attention. They've been showing us in the store, it's to kill you. They put that culture, they put that sign to fool you. They will go and take a U and put it in a triangle. You so stupid, you don't realize they circle their U. They never put in the triangle. They'll sell their K goes to the right. They'll show you, and these folks will buy that sign, and their K will go to the left to throw you out because they know you're so damn stupid. You don't know how to read. You put, what's a K? How the hell the K going this way? Y'all do know they can buy that. You can buy that symbol. They sell the symbol. You can get the right to a symbol going the wrong way. A U in a triangle. You never paid attention. That's not a circle. That's a triangle. I sold them that sign. These marketing people will sell this sign because they can fool you. The people who made the sign already know. We already know it's not a triangle. It's on a circle. That's code saying it's good for us. Why am I telling y'all all this? Only you who will know why I'm wasting my time. Y'all ain't going to change. It's just like Moshe. Y'all going to utterly corrupt yourself when I die. Y'all are. Y'all going to quit and get out of the way. Like y'all been, I tell you, just like Moshe, ain't nothing changed. Y'all have been so rebellious. Y'all have been so rebellious in my living. Y'all going to be worse in my death. I know y'all are. Y'all don't sit here and realize why we have to work together, why we have to strategize, why we have to put up for ourselves. Even people say that I always want something free. I always want somebody free. Oh, take. Go ahead and go to hell. It's just tiring and it's irritating the fact that people don't think nothing about themselves. The man was telling us in code, they did this to me. What do you think they're going to do to you? You're claiming me. You're going by my name. What do you think they're going to do to you? They're going to poison you. They're going to kill you. They're going to lie to you. That's what they do. He let you know. Don't look. I look for compassion. I couldn't get enough. Why you looking for these people who have compassion? When I told y'all let go ask these people for something. Amazing. That's what he said. Ain't no use to asking. They ain't going to do it. There's no need of asking. I look for justice. And when I said go to the law, let them handle it. You know what Shaul told you? I dare any of y'all to go to the law. And that, he said, they unjust. Why am I running them, asking them to give me some kind of vengeance? These bastards ain't they're going to work for the adversary. They're going to condemn me and let the wicked go. That's why we got to establish our own justice, our own government, our own school, our own stores, our own food, our own medication, our own deodorant, our own toothpaste, everything. We can't trust these bastards with nothing. We just can't. It getting to a point we can't. Instead of eating out, got to cook. We got to do it among ourselves. We got to be able to get our own animals so we control them. Go and get them from them ain't no different. Go and get, they poison out the stove to cook it on our stove ain't helping. A lot of they poison activate when they hit fire. That's the one. What does it take for a dynamite to explode? I just need to get my food and just put it on the stove and crank it up. That's all they need to explode. These bastards not to be trusted. Come on, we're going to let that go. Finish this up over here for me. Matthew 10:22. I know y'all ain't got all that time. Y'all can cut the air off. I want these babies to get sick. I appreciate y'all. Sure felt good, though, while we had it. This is Matthew 10:22. Listen.
And ye shall be hated of all on news for my name's sake.
Wow. Everybody love you, though. I'm going to tell y'all that. Let me tell you something. Even with ex-people. Don't believe these people when they call y'all or texting y'all, tell you they love you. I ain't telling y'all that, not talking for my sake. Y'all believe what y'all want to. That makes sense. Because he just said you're going to be hated all a noose for my sake. How in the world they hate me, but they like you, though? Do that make sense? How that look to him that all of a sudden they folk like me? Cracker love me to death. He's trying to figure, Cracker poisoned me. Cracker gave me wine, trying to make sure I ain't get in. Cracker lied on me. So they tell you the truth, huh? They don't lie on you, huh? They love you. It ain't you. It's him. Oh, makes sense. This is what he said.
But he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
That's why I don't move. I'm going to stay this way to the end. Listen.
But when they persecute you in this city,
do what?
Flee ye into another. For
What
verily I say...
Hold on, what they doing us him? Man, I'm told I got to get ready to go. And he said, what happened?
For verily I say unto you...
What happened?
Ye shall not have gone over the cities of Yasharal to the Ben of Anus become.
Well, I mean, the city of Yasharal must be a lot bigger than what we think, huh, Dave? Must not be the size of California like they done lied and told us. Jerusalem the same size as California? How that work when it told you that you also have Lebanon and you got Syria? Then explain to me how you don't went over and they just show you this little region talking about it's about the size of California. That's a retard. How in the world will Jerusalem be the size of California? You got to be stupid. And the man done built treasure cities in Syria and in Lebanon and in other regions. So how in the world could it be the same size? He just told you how big your region is. It's so big that he said you won't even went over the whole land before he get back here. Which means that map that done shown that mimicking map of 1596 could not be accurate. Because there's no way they were able to take flight and able to get no aerial view of no whole planet in no 1590 something. It's not even possible. Even today they can't get no aerial view of the whole planet. That's a lie. You don't believe it? I might well believe Star Wars. I don't believe these crackers in the air can look down and can divide, just sit in the plane, and draw it right quick and keep flying. Oh, okay, they go Mississippi. Oh, New Jersey. Am I to actually be that stupid? You tell me you can go in the air and look down and you can divide the land out by your sight. These crackers number liars. They've been lying us ever since we ever done. They ain't never told the truth. They told they speak a lie, they speak their own, they ain't never told no truth. All of them maps are inaccurate. You know this a lie. Your population numbers a lie. Man, sit here and tell you these lies are you the majority of something. How you gonna be the majority of something over him when he done told you 12% of the whole population? Which gonna leave 88% of the rest of the people. Now you explain to me how 12% of 100% of the people are the majority of something. That's just stupid. You're gonna tell me more of your men's gay. When your women outnumber your men, which is gonna put you approximately 4 to 5% now. Now you tell me 4% of the men, and I ain't gay, we'll put the number lower. And you gonna tell me that 2%, 1% of black men are the majority of gay men in America. You're a damn retard. Come on, them retarded numbers. Crackers always been lying. Our women outnumber our men. The man even told that biblically in the 4th chapter book of Yeshayahu. 7 women gonna take hold of 1 man. Quit being stupid. These crackers ain't nothing but liars. I'm irritated. Come on, don't never give me no retarded number, no cracker made. Betty Crocker was a liar. Health ain't baked in her life. No good and well a nigga woman cooked all them cakes. They done stole cakes, ice cream, cookie, everything from us. Cracker ain't cooked a meal in their life. On a TV show, hell done cooked the whole Sunday meal in 20 minutes. They ain't stupid. You know how long it take to cook greens? Well, you got to put fat back to get them done in 2.5 hours. 20 minutes for the rump roast, greens, macaroni and cheese in 20 minutes. Cracker always make a fool out of them. Junk ain't nothing but rubber. That's why they don't cut it and eat it on TV. They make a fool out of you. Say they want to wish to be like white folks. Crackers nothing but liars. That Big Mac on that pig, tell me to give you that one. Give you one damn meat done shrivel all up under the bread. Look at on that high, he'll lift the head on it, just let it back down. You know, you had a burger, the meat hang out from under the bread. Sick of these folks lying. Make a fool out of us. Come on, finish this up. Ooh, but they mess with me. I try to be on my baby head. They ain't going to leave me alone, though. Listen.
The taught one is not above his master.
The 10th chapter of the book of Matthew, they call it Matthew. Now this is Matthew 10. Give me 22 again. What did he say?
And ye shall be hated of all Anus.
He said you're going to be hated of all Anus, which is all men for my name's sake.
But he that endureth to the end
what happened?
Shall be saved.
Now explain me how in the world these people like you. This don't even make sense that folk like you. What does all mean? Well, how in the world folk like you, love you, folk gon' like you? Folks on your jaw like you. Folk don't even believe what you believe like you. Everybody like you. Ain't nothing told you nothing. Ain't nothing clicked in to tell you, you must not be doing something right. I'm just a likable person. I know. You got them butt lips. You kiss enough posterior, everybody like you. I don't kiss part. I don't like tissue in my teeth. Listen.
But when they persecute you in this city,
what he told them to do?
Flee ye into another.
What happened?
For verily I say unto you,
what happened?
Ye shall not have gone over the cities of Yasharal
till when?
Till the band of Anus be come.
That means it's a lot larger than what I've been told. I couldn't go over the whole town or go over the whole California before you get back in. Of course you can. Our land is larger than what he told you. These people make a fool out of you because you just believe everything they told you. This book you got that's written in English was interpreted and it was translated and it was tampered with and it was changed and altered by devils. Ain't nothing but a devil would take the word of Elohim and change it for their own benefit versus telling people the truth. If it hit me, it's the truth. If it hit you, it's the truth. If it hit your mama, your dad, your cousin, your aunt, it's the truth. Crackers don't like getting convicted. That's why they hate anybody else stand in their face and tell them about themselves. Then everybody that tell them about themselves wrong. Cracker go on TV, damn, call the niggas, rob them up. Pray for them. I am praying. May they go to hell tonight. We ain't done nothing to these people. We built this place. We were here for a white face showed up. We ain't crackers ever pray for their enemies. What you praying for them for? Man done told me, watch is where they pray. I'm praying. Our Father, got my eyes on them crackers. Last time we prayed hell, we wound up with it misinterpreted about it, and we lost the land. He prayed in the 11th chapter book of Matthew, verse 12. He said that he lifted up his eye. I got to be looking. My eyes, I can still do the number him. Nigga, I watched Donald Trump. Not one of them crackers wouldn't even close their eyes. I was on some wicked crack. They don't even trust their own praying. They don't trust that the whole time. He was just looking at that man like this, like, damn, he praying. I said, look at them devils. They ain't got nothing in their heart to even make them want to get right. Nothing convict them. That's scary. They need people control your food and your water, control your finances, control your education for your kids. Devil don't even pray. In a book told you, you believe it's one Elohim, you done well. He said the devil believe in tremble. That bastard don't even shake. I'm going to say I'm going to be praying for. Praying for what? He don't want no prayer. He wants your goods, your riches, and he wants your morality. He wants your dignity, he wants your kids, he wants your wife, he wants your husband. He wants your men gay, he wants your women passive. Man, I made a fool out of the whole time we've been here, we've been made a fool of. Walk around here with some damn blonde hair in your head. No, it ain't your hair. Buy no hair, you already got hair, take care of it. Woman, too sorry to take care of her own damn head. I tell y'all with them scars never you walk with her, your damn hair look like a done explosion. Hell look like the Taliban done did your hair. I need to get troops in there and get them out. That's pretty good, huh? No good and doing well your hair done told that's your glory. I tell the men the same thing told a young man glory is strength. How in the hell your stomach down where your knees at and you ain't bent down? On time your stomach be on your knees, you be on the ground praying. Not standing up. He told a young man that's his strength, that's his glory. That's pretty good, huh? Like the truth, I tell a young man, take care of yourself. Look like something. You want to look that cracker see you, he think twice. That cracker look at me, he look at me, yeah, you better bring you and two of your friends. I crack backs for a living. Hell, you'll think I'm a chiropractor when I get through with you. Start me. I aim to break it up quick. Y'all hear me? I'm sitting, y'all be sitting here lazy sorry. Yeah, I'm finished up. He been watching. Y'all adversary be practicing for you now. I tell them when I work out, I tell them and I tell them. They get I can't do it. I said, don't worry. I see your adversary practicing for you. Your adversary is practicing for you to capture you, to put you in incarceration, to kill you, to manipulate you. Listen, you can't get a definitive argument because everything you know is what he taught you. How am I going to argue with a master of deceptive words? How am I going to control the prison guard and I'm a prisoner? How am I going to make decisions when he's the ruler? You ain't even in position to free yourself. And this seems like, oh, this that talk, it's that, what do they want to call it? When blacks start talking, well, I forgot, what is it? The terminology of militant talk. Hell, you've been on militant too long. You're drunk. You hadn't been conscious yet to look at your community, your school, and your finances. Your well-being and your welfare. Nobody has told you the truth. You've never dealt with anybody that has come straight down the street and told you the truth. Your marriage is a mess. Your community is a mess. Your thinking is a mess. You hear me? Your whole spirituality is a mess. You don't really know what to believe. You have been so discombobulated by this man. On every corner you got a church. Everybody got a cross aimed at each other. Everybody say they love Jesus, and not one of them can get together. Right. And Jesus told every one of them something different. All these people go to school, get degrees to learn the Bible. Specialize in Greek and Latin, no Hebrew. And know that they teaching you Greek. Know they teach you idol God when they tell you about Zeus and Jesus. They know they teach it, and they still give it to you, and they taking your money. You've been robbed and manipulated the whole time you've been in the scene of ND people. Your educator have manipulated you. They even teach your parents to manipulate. They told you lies when you was a kid. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep, Santa Claus ain't gonna bring you there. You gonna do all right? Santa Claus see you. These are lies. He got it from the oppressor and the slave master. The slave master convinced the slave that when he left, he saw if you weren't working. I'm picking. You better get to work, master. I'm telling you, he gonna know. He gonna know because one of them niggas gonna tell on you. Y'all don't know nothing. Then you don't get your kid to go to sleep and stay in bed. You know what made me stay in the bed? I damn near lost a kidney. Booger man. Remember them time I got to bed, booger man. Hell, I'm sitting there, I got to piss so bad, I'm just laying there, damn kidney about to explode. Because I don't need to get in bed, booger man ain't going to get me. If I get on Dynasty, Mother Smith, you get her demarried. How many of y'all grew up parents who tell y'all that? This is the same manipulation they got from the slave master. The slave master would tell the slave at night to stay in the house, not to escape. The boogeyman gonna get him to catch him outside. Do you know parents still telling their kids that lie? They still teaching their kids that lie. Take your teeth out your mouth. Want your teeth out your mouth. Put them on your bed. Some white heifer gonna come in your house and get your teeth. Then they gonna tell you that George Washington actually took teeth out of slave mouth. Put them in his own mouth. That's how nasty and decrepit these crackers are. Then he told you he the father of their country. They made you love it. Hell, they put him on a piece of dollar bill, ain't even worth a quarter. A cracker just so decrepit and nasty. Take the teeth out of another human being and put them in his own mouth. Told us all them years he had one teeth. Now you got to ask yourself, what other lie this cracker told me? This cracker been lying to me ever since I met him. Why all of a sudden I'm looking at him to come up and all of a sudden miraculously just tell me the truth? He just happened to took some military men who actually were fighters and gave them syphilis. Told them that black people had this sickness about them. And they had a treatment for them but they need to draw their blood and give it. And I told y'all before, you can give an infection like you can go draw blood to try to find an infection. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Y'all so stupid that y'all don't think like that. The man did this Tuskegee experiment where he gave black airmen gonorrhea, syphilis. What made him stop now? Go look at all the ex-soldiers. How many don't come back? And a lot of them ain't been in combat. Still, they dealing with stuff. And you wonder why. That's amazing. During the Iraqi war, people came up with Gulf War syndrome. They were pissing blood and seeing blurry spots. You know who didn't do that? The Iraqi soldiers. Wonder how many of them were doing that. Hell, they was in war fighting against you. They should have got some of the same chemical weapons, shouldn't they? Nobody don't ask these questions. They out here in the same stuff I'm in fighting. Then surely some of them should be pissing blood too. Surely some of them should have a baby born with half an ear. How many times y'all seen a special way Rocky Kid been born with half an ear? Pissing blood, seeing spots. I ain't found one documentary special where a Rocky soldier have come up and been complaining about urinating blood and seeing spots. Or they babies coming out with half an ear. Have I missed something? Has anybody seen it? So now I got to ask myself, exactly how did you get sick? Your government got you sick. He gave you the shot. He gave you the needle. He injected you with it. And then he got through, he told you, probably that Gulf War syndrome. That man been experimenting on us ever since he got him. I remember I was coming on in school, elementary, a white, what was them things called? RV will pull up. And doctors come on here. I don't remember the asthma, and we go in their butt and they prick our finger. Who remember this? Do they still have these little butts just come up? Just get your kids, just get them and start running these tests. Who are these people? Who are these people? These people, and we wonder why we can't control our kids. We hadn't looked at the medication they give them. We hadn't looked at the toys we played with years ago, the metal toys. You don't mind what you ain't gonna believe what babies do. Who can tell me what babies have? Wow. Wow. Kids have amazing habit of putting stuff in their mouth. These crackers know it, and that's why they invent your toys and give them to you, because they know you're gonna put them in your kids' mouth. And then they put an age group from 1 to 3. That's what I'm trying to kill. This toy is only good for people from 6 to 12. So if my kid 5, I can't give it to him because I'm a stupid nigga. Crocker done told me I can't get it to my kid. They ain't old enough. They need to be 6 to 12. This is the experiment I'm running. That's why I give you, and I need that toddler to 2. Because that's my experiment I'm running. I need everybody, I only need it from toddler to 2 years old. You laughed, I spelled it wrong. That's Toddler, right? It just ain't pretty, I'm looking. Give Brenda the married for things she know more than her dad-in-law. So this is what we're trying to look at. You hadn't been thinking, nothing ever came to your mind that he's doing an experiment. So he needs this age group and this age group. He sell you little miniature computers, and he'll do those from 8 to 15, because that's the experiment I'm using. I'm programming and setting these kids up because I need them to do porn. I need them to move from these computers and start moving into other stuff and getting into other apps that's going to manipulate their mind. We hadn't looked at why we're losing our kids, have we? What y'all think these computer teachers, then we came on these games. First of all, we got them to all the computer. We got online gaming. I can game with somebody in other countries. Matter of fact, it could be several of us gaming. One of the guys gaming, I like you. I like you too. Where you stay? At my mom and them. Where is that at? Where we stay at? Your address is such and such and such and such and such. You need to know your address. I live at such and such and such and such. And you want how your kid get molested. See, let me tell you something. These crackers know what they're doing. They're messing up our kids. Our homes are being destroyed. We are the people that are sitting around and our homes are dysfunctional. Even with the male in the house is dysfunctional. He don't know how to love, how to care, how to nurture. He doesn't know how to properly provide. He doesn't know the role of a male or a man or the affection that go with a home with kids. She doesn't know. She role play. She got to go what Oprah tell her, Wendy Williams tell her. She got to watch these shows. Dr. Phil got to die. No, she's sitting there for crying. She watching a show about a woman on drugs. Her mom and them left her. This heifer had 4 mothers. Never drunk before, crying. And he said, hell, what's wrong with you? I'm dysfunctional. You're like, what? Dr. Phil. Dr. Who? Y'all don't know the psychosis behind these shows. Why y'all think these shows drag y'all women in? They're doing experiments. They put these shows on because they know these shows, they always pull you in to try to get you to feel what the people feel. Tell us your story again. Audience, just breathe that in for a moment. I just want you to feel what she's so strong emotion. Now you start putting yourself in their place. All of a sudden, then you ready to fight your husband when he come home. You ready to ride away from your kid or some other help on some crack, some white cracker, on some crystal meth. Now you want to withdraw. That's my problem too. These cracker been diagnosed you from TV. They make you think you got a problem. They play with your mind. They'll show you people with things and then you don't have things. All of a sudden now, I didn't realize I'm being manipulated. Hell, what's the manipulate? I made 500 a week, I'll bill 400 a week, ain't got 100 left, we got $50 worth. Hell, where the manipulation going at? But it's things I need. You've been watching them shows. I don't know how they get y'all. The black woman have bought, and they need, and listen, they're putting them white women, they'll cry and make you want to feel white, make you want to sympathize with these people, try to have empathy for people. They don't have empathy for themselves. These people are cruel people. What they did? Andrew Yates take 6 of her kids. Hell, 1, you made a mistake. I'll give her that. Hell, 5 of them, you should have been tired. You should have at least took a break. Then they start saying, home, I got Andrew Ray. Hell, because you ain't cook no dinner? Oh, I can fix that. Stop making up a disease so you can't cook dinner. You don't realize. Don't ever try to judge yourself by these people. As the book said, we're not as other that judge themselves by themselves. And so doing, baby, that's just not wise. We're supposed to use the rule. See, I done seen that. I done seen that story. That's why they make these shows black. They pull y'all in. I know y'all love all these shows. They pull you in it. Because they target these shows, target a certain mindset of intellect of people. Oh, I already see. You don't know. They'll try to tell me, I ain't stupid. That's what you say. I know who they target that show for. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. No, they're not going to pull me in. I'm good. I watch Good Time. Jane Evans helped me out. Henry Grady and Jane Evans and Fred Sanford helped raise me. Damn Andy. I'll whoop Oprah if I see him now. Little cracker should have been got whipping. When that man burned down, I seen plenty of time. I'd have beat his little ass. Yeah. Oprah wasn't nothing but the devil. Go to sleep, hide an apple on there, he was the devil. We come on, you can't eat in your room. But y'all don't see that cute little nice little white boy. Oprah to sell them little tight jeans. I seen him walking through there. Anybody walking through maybe a bear, bull hump. You trying to pull somebody. How the hell ain't had one black person in the whole Mayberry? Somebody clean them streets up. That's how they do. Crocker go in, let himself in the jail, let himself out, ain't got nothing on their record. Brother come to town, then he get to wear a uniform, act like a sheriff. See, they try to show you so blunt. Crackers always be able to do that. They lock them crackers on the country town, them crackers get in, get out, they don't even do no paperwork on them. Hell, you got paperwork still on you since 2nd grade. What? Such Ada Booker. People won't hire you now. And I'm about to get you out of here if you ain't cleaning up from your nails. These people been playing with you the whole time you've been here. You've been trying to work to compete and trying to be with people that have never meant you no good. And the problem is, and why they've been able to get away with it, because you never saw yourself in a better light. You never saw yourself getting out from under the stereotype of people. They've been playing the game. They make the game. You know the rule always going to be unequal when it comes to us. This man is a liar. I mean to continue to drill that home to wake you up to get back to the word of Elohim. Stop letting these folks diagnose you and try to tell you. You got to look at what he told you. You knowing yourself what's right. I'm convinced you know devil causing your color. If anything, he more devil ever hit him. Put the blame where it belongs at. Man, kill people, wrong, invade country, blow them up, and don't even apologize. I got enough in me. If I'm wrong, I can be a man to come up and say I was wrong. When he ever admitted he was wrong? Cracker go write something on paper and say, we apologize. We regret to inform you of the madnesses of the most psychosis. Like, what the hell you said? Right. Just say you sorry. Right. You dirty cracker. That's right. I got to use some words you can't define, can't look up. Right. We're the etymological. What? Oh, we make a fool out of you and say, we apologize if you didn't understand. That's on you. He insults your intelligence. Now, come on, finish that Montiyahu 1022 so I can get out of him. I'll get back from my probation officer to catch up with me. Listen.
The disciple.
And that's something pretty like that, then I got to go report to a probation officer. And say the pledge of allegiance before I sit down. Listen.
The taught one is not above his master.
Y'all hear what he said now? The one that's taught is not above his master, his ruler. Tell him what has happened.
Nor the servant above his master.
Hear that? Nor the servant above his ruler. Listen what happened.
It is enough for the taught one that
he said, it's enough that the taught one do what?
That he be as his master.
So if they hated him because he obeyed and he followed, how they going to love me? I'm saying I obey and I follow. Now he said it's enough for me to be like him. Now if I'm going to be like him and he said they gave him poison for his food and they gave him sour wine in his drink, how they going to give me the right food and they don't poison my drink? He said it's enough for me to be like him. You know what we've been doing all our life? I'm guilty of it in past. And it still come up. You see white folk, you want to try to show you ain't racist. Why I got to keep showing I ain't racist? Hell, I ain't killing no white people. I ain't raping none of their babies. I ain't took none. Why is it we always feel this heavy impression? We got to invoke a conversation. We got to just try to show that we love everybody. When do they go out their way to try to prove that to you? You talk to them long enough, they wind up saying something damn stupid. When I see you don't see, just stop it. Just stop it. You insult me anytime you say you don't see my color. That's why he put it here. You gotta acknowledge Kashak. You're gonna walk out that door and tell me you don't see color. You walk out there, he made it dark, so you recognize. You see me. And that's a certain way you gotta move. You know why he made it Kashak? Because you gotta be careful how you move when you go out there now. There's occasion you'll stumble out there. Hell, you'll stumble, I'll break your back. You walk up on me. That's why he put it. You know, he said you got the light. Ain't no case of stomach. So I ain't got to worry about you. You can't do nothing to me. Too light in the draw. But you come out there in that dog. He said, you been around and fall. I'll crack your back out there in that dog now. Y'all all right? So you supposed to nod at Kashak. I want you to nod at my color. Y'all hear me? But see, he always tell you that because it's an insult to conversation. And you don't realize when you've been insulted because you see your skin as an insult. So when that cracker tell you he don't see it, you feel better about yourself. When he just say he ain't insult, tell him you don't see color either, which you ain't going to be lying. So all I see is a white piece of paper. Say, hell, I look like you. I say it because I get irritated with the fact of how we being treated. If it was any other race, and I'm going to let y'all go, any other race, they've been gunned down on tape, on camera, with voice. And the person that did it can't get convicted. It's still some missing evidence. It's not conclusive. Right now, it's still an investigation. Let the wheels of justice continue to roll. They roll slow, but eventually they roll. Hell, when these crackers gonna get ran over? Put some more horsepower behind them wheels. But soon as a white kid got supposedly kidnapped, does not say kidnapped when he was dropped off by his mother. See, we need to watch statements. Kidnap is I came to. Kidnap is not if you came and dropped. See, that's what I'm telling you. Niggas don't think when you listen. I never heard that man say, let me go or stop. That's amazing. Hypothetically. Come by for a second. I'm just using, I know she's a child, mother on my mind. Hypothetically, if I was raping her, if she did not say stop, that's not rape. That is not rape. Say stop. At this point, now, a problem has occurred because she's voiced her expression of she's not participating. When y'all heard that white boy say stop? When you heard that white boy say let me go? How the hell you came up with they kidnapped him? Thank you, sweetie. I'm just giving you simple. Come on, this ain't hard to figure. This can be, a woman cannot say rape if she didn't say stop. When did they say no means no? When did that white boy say no? When he said he won't drink no toilet water? Hell, I can represent them and get them out tomorrow. That white boy looked at the normal. He looked at the normal he did when he went down the first time he came up. But see how we automatically, that's amazing. Because had there been some white folk, they had a black kid, and you never seen them say, let me go, stop, you hurting me, I don't want to drink, they still would have argued the point. That boy never said it. They'd have told you the same thing he did. They'd have told you. If they'd been white, they'd have told you. First of all, he never said it. They said, hold on for a minute. Jim, looking at that, I'm just looking back over the tape. I didn't hear him say he was kidnapped. I never heard him say, let me go. See, y'all got to pay attention because crackers use this on you all the time. Now, I'm not justifying their behavior, but I'm just giving you the same stuff they use on you. When did y'all see him on that tape saying, y'all called me bodily harm, let me go? When did y'all hear him say, stop, I don't want to drink no water? When y'all see them force his head in the water? They told him to drink, he stuck his head in that water. Well, I'm going to say that he stuck his head in the toilet. I didn't see no water. It's amazing. Are we together? It's just not what they would use on us. When did that boy say, I'm being held against my will? No, stop. This is wrong. You're hurting me. I don't want to drink out the toilet. Then you got a case. Man, white people play with us all the time. Only reason I throw it back in their face, because too many I get killed, and that's what they throw back on us. That's the exact thing they throw back on us. They'll tell a woman if she's getting raped, if you didn't say stop, that means you wanted it. They'll tell you certain stuff you will say you wanted it. Do they not tell women that? How I know that white boy didn't want to drink out that toilet? Assumption, it'll kill you. You know what they tell you about assumption? Ass out of you and me. For you assuming. Because they ain't told you nothing. They showed you a video and they directed your thought process. You said he was kidnapped. That boy never told you he was kidnapped. You say he was forced and made. That boy never told y'all he was forced and made. I tell him, drink this beer. Drink this. And he owed me a drink. That's his choice. He said, no, I don't want to drink. If I take it, do this here, and this is different. I just suggested. That is suggestion. I merely suggested. Now, he took it upon himself to go ahead with the suggestion. Is that not true? Okay. That's amazing. Because these crackers use on you all the time. How you ain't got enough sense to see that when it comes to your people? You already got these kids convicted and sent to hell. But let's pray for the cracker. Dirty cracker, may the Lord Jesus protect him and keep him. Why he keep killing innocent niggas. Y'all better start thinking.